Welcome to a wonderful week of another episode on ROP Run of Play podcast. And as we have it, the intro guys not putting the moment, but I'm here to deliver. I'm Jude, the favorite Man U supporter on this podcast. And I do have here my fellow Man U fan, DJ El Pablo. How are you feeling today?
It's a bit of a mixed emotions. We lost today, but then I'm here for some cooking. I'm here to cook. I feel good. I feel, I feel excited. I feel excited about the week, and I look forward to the show. So thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And also with me today for the cooking is Azar, one of our co-Chelsea supporters on the podcast. How are you feeling today, Azar?
Oh, I'm feeling good. It's a great feeling. It's a great week. It's a great day. Sorry, it's a great night to be on a podcast channel. So everything all together is a great, like everything is good. So yeah, I'm good. I'm
Everything
ready.
works out for them.
I'm ready to go.
Okay. And joining us today also is Johnny Boy. How are you feeling today?
Um, I don't know why you answered that question. I mean, you should know the answer to that question. I'm not feeling too fine, but it's fine. My season is done, so right now I'm not even interested in football for now. So I'm here to hear you guys talk, basically.
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
Okay.
Also, I have major host who decided to go AO today.
Ninja.
Dr. Toes. How are you feeling today?
If I speak, I'll be in big trouble.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Yes, I know you guys are here to cook us. We are ready for it. Don't worry. Yeah, you take it away.
Okay.
so where
You
should
know
I
what? You
start?
know
Where should
what?
we start from?
Dr. Tobes, you're putting on a mask, but at the end of the day, like, we don't really need that mask. We need your heart and your ears. So, and those two things, your mask can never
Your
cover it.
chest and your chest.
So you see, now you're not protected today. Forget about that mask. So it's better you take off the mask now, so we start. Or if you want to keep on using the mask, yeah, it's fine. Because all I need is your heart. Your heart.
My heart is closed. My heart is
Not
closed.
the
They have
face.
to speak.
Okay.
They have to speak. The heart has been speaking. Can't stop
Okay.
today. So we'll look at the midweek games, starting with the bigger boys competition, according to them.
No. Please, please. Can we start
I don't know
with
if I don't know
the
if they are
small
still
boys?
big or
Oh my
Oh
days.
my goodness.
Start.
Johnny Boy, what do you feel about the Champions League performance? What would you talk about your team performance and your position so far this season?
I mean, there's nothing to say about the performance.
Let me start with
There's
you.
nothing much to say about the performance. Arsenal didn't turn up against PSG. That's just the be and end all of the whole situation. We didn't turn up against PSG. I don't know for whatever reason. And my manager keeps on. There's one thing about my manager I keep on saying. He doesn't have to change again when stuffs are not going for him. So I don't. That's one thing he needs to learn. And congratulations to PSG. That's all I can say. They were the better team over the two legs, and they deserve to go to the final. That's all. There's not much to say about us now.
But your manager disagrees. He came at the end of
But my manager is one. My
the
manager
post
is
match
one. My
conference
manager.
and
The
said
manager is just one person.
the best team.
Everybody, most people watch the game, so we can tell. Forget what he said.
Yeah, but you are supposed to believe what your manager says. I mean, your
I'm
manager
not.
is supposed
I'm
to
not. I'm
have
not one of
the.
those blind.
He's supposed to.
I'm not.
He's supposed
I'm
to
not
be
one of those blind
representative of the
followers that
club.
just follows what the manager says. I have a mind on my own, and I can
Because from
debunk
what the
him.
Yeah,
manager
but
told us, from what we heard from the manager, he said Arsenal was the best team that night.
and that the bench told him.
Yeah, and the bench
The other
told him.
bench, PSG bench told him.
Imagine,
Oh
like,
my
people that are
days.
not playing, they are telling you
Delusion.
the best team.
Yeah, but the manager of the opposing team said
That
Delusional.
that they bombed them.
that is funny. Yeah, because
Enrique
Yeah,
because
came
the
out and
manager
they
said,
bombed them.
yeah.
because he knows.
He just laughed.
Because Enrique knows there's nothing like best team. Okay, the best team is the teams like the best teams are the teams that are in the final right now.
In the final.
Is
Yeah.
Arsenal there?
Yeah, no,
So so now we know the best teams. Let's carry on.
which is fine.
Let's, let's, this is the this is the most this is the most silent, like this is the first podcast that Dr. Tobes is extremely silent.
Silence.
Like
He has no
silent to
comeback. He has no comeback.
No, they say silent and listen are spelled with the same letters. So I cannot listen and be silent. I cannot be silent. Sorry, I have to.
wow.
For me to listen, I have to be silent. You
That's also a
understand? For me to
motivational
listen,
speaker.
I have
So
to be
let's
silent.
this
Basically, that's what's going on.
this is all
Yes,
motivational
and
speech.
besides, the question was
This is
thrown
all
to Johnny Boy.
motivational.
It's not thrown to me. So I'm waiting for Johnny Boy to finish. Thank you.
Okay, Johnny
Okay,
boy.
Johnny Boy has finished.
Pablo, do you want to help me
There's no
cook
Daffy on this
Edafe?
podcast.
No.
Do you want
Let
to
him
help me
let him tell us.
cook
Let him
potatoes?
tell us. Let him tell us as in how he feels about the game from playing against PSG over 2 legs and all of that. Just give us a review.
Well,
Then we'll
Arsenal
start
were the
from there.
better team. I'm
But
joking.
the
I'm joking.
original, I have
Calm
to
your
ask you.
horses. Look at you guys. Well, Arsenal played the way Arsenal played, but it's unfortunately it was not enough. And in this particular podcast, I told Sheon T. He asked the question. I told Sheon T at the time that the only reason Arsenal are not going to go through is because of clinicality, and that is what happened. If we were clinical, we take our chances. We're not clinical. We didn't take our chances, and the clinical team won. It's as simple as that. You can't say that we didn't have chances. You can't say that PSG did not have chances. But the teams that go through are the ones that take the chances. We didn't, and so be it. It doesn't matter what you do on the ball, off the ball. It doesn't matter what the stat says. DJ Pablo is a stats guy. You always talk about possession and things. My manager's like DJ Pablo, always looking at stats and looking at XGs and things like that. So he thinks, based on statistics, they are the better team. But obviously, we all watch the games, and is the most important statistics is goals. And we didn't score the goals. They scored the goals. So they're true. It is what it is. We are here. We move on to next season. We go again.
Did you
Okay.
have more clearer chances to score
Yes,
than
that's why the XG is
PSG?
higher.
Okay.
That's
So
that's the thing
basically,
though,
why you?
because I feel like the first 30 minutes of that game, Arsenal had PSG on lockdown. Like
Exactly.
they had PSG held down, but like Dr. Tove said, clinicality, which is an Arsenal fan, I'm not surprised.
Oh,
But yeah, if they had like, say for example, if they had let's say a clinical
like
striker, to
Nicholas
be honest,
Jackson,
because
but yeah, Nicholas Jackson.
yes, he's way better than Merino. I'll
Is,
take
is it
Nicolas Jackson 100
boom?
times before I
None
take
of them, none
Clip
Merino.
of them,
that.
please, none of
Yes.
them.
So, pardon?
I just said clip
I'll
that for
take
future.
none.
No problem. Go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, but you need Jackson in your
No,
squad.
no, no.
At
No,
least
we
let
have
somebody there
At
missing
least,
Martinelli.
yeah,
chances.
We
at
have
least someone
Martinelli.
should be missing chances. You know when
Let
you like,
somebody be there as a striker to
Martinelli
be
missed
missing
chances. We
chances.
have
yeah,
him. We have Martinelli. He missed chances. We have Merino. He
Martin,
missed
what?
chances.
Sorry, who?
you know what?
Not even see chances.
I saw one,
Look, anybody that has
what is
Garnacho
it?
as
One
their left
video.
winger cannot laugh at Martinelli. Let's just establish that fact first of all.
Wow, you want to
Anybody
go
that
there?
has Garnacho
I
as the
have the
left
stats to
winger
back.
cannot be laughing at Martinelli.
And
Garnacho is about
I'm
Rasmus,
going
and
to say.
Rasmus
about
Højlund
to
as
win
the
his third
striker.
trophy, and Martinelli has
As
zero.
all as a striker cannot be laughing
Wait,
at Merino.
is
Let's
it?
establish that one. If
At
you want to
all.
cook,
The
if you
same
want to
Garnacho that
cook
we're talking
At
Arsenal,
about,
but
all.
don't talk about individual players. That's what I'm going to
the
say right
same
now for Manchester
Garnacho
United
you are
fans.
comparing with is about to have his
Yeah,
third trophy and his
about to.
only
Yeah.
20.
Cool. Uh,
20. He has 2 already.
yeah,
He's
but
only
what was his
20.
contribution to the
Calm down.
trophy? Zero.
Martinelli Z. Look at
He
Martinelli
has an FA
Z.
Cup.
Zero.
Martinelli has an
Zero.
FA Cup, please.
FA fire. An FA Cup. And Arteta will be here. Arteta will be here. Man United will have 2 managers who have won 2 trophies. And Arteta will
Wait,
have 0.
sorry. I want to ask a question. Which manager signed Martinelli? Is
It doesn't
Easy.
matter
huh?
who signed. All I know
Martinelli came in
is
from
that
the academy.
somebody
And he
who
was
has
always injured under
Garnacho
Emery.
as
Okay,
their left
like
winger
Martinelli came
cannot be
from.
laughing at Martinelli. Someone who has Rasmus Højlund as their
You
striker
can
cannot
you
be
cannot
laughing
be
at
comparing
Merino.
both of
That's all
them.
I'm saying.
They have same same output after him
Allow
having
him.
more seasons of
Baba,
experience
this is we are talking
than
this
Martinelli
season.
is 3 years older.
Whether 4 seasons or 3 years.
3 years older in the Premier League. 8 goals, 4
Uh,
assists. He's 23.
yes. What
so
about
That
You
is
Ghana
guys don't
playing?
talk
the
that,
question
about
I
Ghana?
the
have to
player
ask
making a
that
Dr.
is
great
Toast,
bad.
striker.
Ghana,
Yes.
Dr. Toast, before the second leg, it was all about party after
after
Party
party.
party
after party,
after
yes.
party, not being around. That's why they won. But then the second leg came. I think everybody was fit except for maybe your first nine,
Havertz,
the one Chelsea that Havas.
yeah.
So with Partey being involved, some people had 120% confidence that they were going to win,
Not
knock
not in
PSG
this
at home and all
podcast.
the stuff. Not in the podcast. Someone had it. So
Yeah, someone had 85%
so
in the before the first leg. Second leg,
yeah,
none me or Johnny Boy, I'm sure, none of us said we are
nobody
going through. We said we are not going through. So that question, if you want to ask what Arsenal fans are thinking, ask that
so
question. Not what do I
what
think.
do you what do you feel about Partey's performances in
Partey's
that game
performance was like the team's performance,
overall? And
like nothing to write home about. That's all. He stretched his arm with the long throws, but there was no difference.
Ah, that's another
Please
one I
go
want to
there.
go to.
Yeah.
They
Arsenal
changed
turned to the
from
new Stoke
Stoke
City.
City FC to Delap FC. From Stoke City FC to Delap FC.
When
You
you're trying
tried
to win a tie,
free kicks.
you have to go to every playbook you have to go to every move in the playbook. So that one is not a problem.
Wow. I thought Arsenal were that good.
Oh,
They
but
didn't need
you were
they
the one
didn't
that
need a
said
playbook.
After all, Man U
PSG
does
was
that
weak
as
on
well. When
set
Man U is looking
pieces.
for goals, they turn Maguire to a striker. They start doing cross and all. Is that
yeah.
not the
Don't
same
do
thing?
the lab.
That's
Now,
You get
Maguire
a
turns
better
into a
playbook
And
striker.
than
Dalo
yours.
does
You should
long
have
throws
done
as well. They
Saliba
want
to
to start
striker.
pretending like they don't have
No, I
him in
don't
their
get.
team.
I
Yeah,
don't
go
get
ahead.
that's not a
When
problem.
last
Dalo
did you
Where
see
has been
Dalo
injured.
do
Has
long
been
throw?
injured for a month
When
But
last
now.
he
did you
does
see
it.
Dalo do
The
long throw?
the point is he does it.
nah, but
He doesn't.
if you think
He
In a
about
has
long
but if
run,
you
but
think
he does
about
it, yeah.
Arsenal though, but if you think about
That's
Arsenal
under
though,
it too.
one thing about Arsenal is we all know that Arsenal is a team that is obsessed with good football right from day one, right from the days of Wenger. They are obsessed with good football. So the tiki taka, tiki taka, tiki taka.
Not this season.
But
With no result.
but
yeah, but we are
recently
trying to win this
against
tie again now.
against PSG, I just saw Partey. That's the first time in my life that I know how long Partey's throw was.
No, he's done it.
That
He
was
did
the
it.
first
He did,
time
he did
It's
it
against
at
been
the,
a
he did
long
it
PSG.
at the
thrower
start of
for
the
a
season
while.
as well. By the way,
PSG has,
It's been a
At the
long
start of the
thrower
season,
yeah.
for a
When he was
long
playing
while.
I'm
right
see,
back,
I'll be real that I didn't notice
yeah,
it to
you
be
are not
honest.
watching
I
Arsenal
didn't notice
games.
it
That's
to
why you
be
didn't
honest.
notice it. You have to watch to
That's
So
the
notice.
it's resurrected
see,
and
I've
beat.
got my problem. There's one thing here, I've got my problem. So adding Arsenal to my
They had
problem is not even in my bucket
Okay.
list. So I have to watch just Chelsea because Chelsea gives me a lot of headache already.
Hmm.
So I can't put Arsenal.
Yes, but obviously, but
So
you
I'm
guys are
not
in the
sure. Like
final now,
I'm
so
not sure I watched
you're
that
in the
game.
final now, so you have a better city than Arsenal. No, that's what you guys are saying.
they won a trophy.
We
they
want
have
They
not
have
won
no
something.
one.
anything
What did
They
you
now.
have
win?
something to
We want something. See,
What did you
there's
win?
they
see
have something to show.
What
the
have you
reason
won
why
as
you
at
know
the
the
time of recording? What have you won?
They have
as at what
As
time?
at now,
they
what
are
have you
about to
guys won?
win.
As at
Mm.
now, we are on the road to winning.
Is that on the
No,
road? On the road.
We are
You
not we
never
are
reached
not on
there.
our
You're
way
not yet
home.
there.
when you get your
Okay.
destination, let us know.
But we are
I
not
thought
on
you
our
said
way
the
home
final.
though.
Yeah, but you should go on your destination. There's
We are
no
not on
reason
our
why
way
you
home
might
though.
not get there. You might not get your destination.
Exactly.
Huh?
It's a 50-50
When you
thing.
get your
Who are you
destination, let
even
us know.
playing in
You
the
might
See,
final?
that's you see the difference. This is where we are not Arsenal.
Yes.
We don't get to we don't get to half of the road and start thinking about building bridges when we haven't gotten to that
But you
destination.
just said you've
So when we
won. You
get to the
said you have won a
destination,
trophy, which
oh,
means
you
you are
just said
even
you
worse
won
than
now.
Arsenal because you said you exactly.
we are we are on the road. I
No,
didn't
no,
say we
you
have
first
won a
said you have
trophy.
won. That's why I asked, what did you win?
You won a
I
trophy
don't
now. You
think
say
this
you
cooking
won a
session
No,
is
I
trophy.
going
said
the
we're
way you
on the
guys
road
said
to
it's going to
winning
go.
one. I said we're on the road to
As the
winning
one
one.
No,
go.
That was what I
you've
said.
won one. You've won a trophy. By the way, you guys.
That's what
If wait, if let's even assume,
See,
even
and again, let me see. Sorry, let me say
say
something. Yeah,
something.
the reason why any Arsenal fan can't even chat to me about trophies because Mikel Arteta, like, he actually claimed 2 community shields
Three,
in an
three,
interview.
three,
If you
three,
could, so if you can claim
three, three.
two trays, okay,
Yes.
free community shields. Yeah. So when they were talking about his major trophies. the interviewer was like, "Oh, you've got one major trophy, which is the FA Cup," and he corrected the interviewer and he said free.
Like, no, three,
Yeah,
no, three,
and he asked,
three.
2 community shields, no? Yes, free. Thank you. So if he can claim 2 trays, because community shield is a tray with just a little design. If he can claim a tray, trust me, he's going to claim a conference
Is
league.
it a trophy or not a trophy?
He's a trophy.
According to the FA.
No.
Wait.
Wow.
According
Sorry.
to the I don't care. I don't care
Sorry.
what you think.
Wait.
I don't care what you think.
Mm,
According to the
no.
FA.
You see, if you don't care, this is the same.
According to the
This
FA.
is
Let's talk facts. Let's talk
this is what I'm
facts, not
saying.
opinion.
This is what I'm
According
saying.
to
Like,
the FA,
this is what I'm saying.
is
This is
Community Shield
if
a trophy
according
or
to the,
not?
it's a trophy, innit?
Full stop.
Fine, it's a trophy.
Done.
Fine. So if Community Shield is a trophy, definitely Conference League is a big. Are you joking? Europe, for that matter, nah,
Europe.
man, don't do that, bro.
Conference League is a
Don't
trophy.
do that.
And David Moyes, let me give you one shocker. David Moyes has a European trophy.
The
Yeah,
mentality of a small club.
David Moyes has a European trophy. Arteta has
Yes.
it.
That's fine.
yeah.
Let's be
But
going there.
So
but to say
if we are claiming,
wait,
if we are,
no.
so let's be
so
serious.
are we
Like,
saying let's be serious,
right now.
Are we saying that the
Don't
conference league is
downplay
bigger than the
downplay
FA
what
Cup?
Chelsea has ever done.
Are we saying the
Huh?
conference league cup is bigger than the FA Cup?
He's nowhere near the FA
Okay,
Cup,
that's
but
all I'm
he's
trying
way
to
bigger
say.
than Community Shield.
Yeah, no one is saying that.
He's nowhere near FA Cup, but he's way bigger than Community Shield.
Definitely, nobody is saying that. Yes.
So if Arteta can open his chest to say I won a Community Shield, trust me, I'm going to open my intestine to tell you that we won a conference
All
league.
I know is that when
Anything else?
all I know that when Klopp was leaving Liverpool, the Liverpool admin posted all his trophies that he won, and some of them included Community
The
Shield.
Community Shield was there, isn't it?
So I don't know. You guys,
So
if you guys want to
that's the reason why. That's the reason why. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the reason why.
I don't even know
if
I'm
we
wearing this
win-
mask. You guys know you
if we
guys are
win-
unsuccessfully cooking. I thought I was going to receive cooking, and it's not.
What?
You guys need to add some
No,
oil in the
no.
fry pan because this pan is very
No.
chilled like
Right
this.
now,
Johnny
you are
boy,
just
Johnny boy, are you
right
feeling
now.
any cooking?
Yeah.
I'm not feeling the heat.
Johnny Boy has kept quiet
It's okay,
for
yeah.
God knows how long. So for you to know that he's
I'm
just
hearing what you
taking
guys,
the cooking
guys,
in
you guys are, what you're
humbly.
saying doesn't.
He,
No, there's nothing fantastic you're
he
saying.
doesn't work.
As I one thing you have to
Johnny boy.
understand is that that's how Arsenal fans.
Johnny boy, my question
Yeah.
goes to you.
So when it comes to
That's
Arsenal
fine.
fans now, Community Shield is big, is a trophy. But when it comes to
Arsenal
Chelsea, Conference
It's on
League is a
record.
rubbish
It's on
Nobody
trophy.
record.
said that.
It's on
We
record.
said you have not yet
See,
won it.
It's on
We
record.
said you have
Arsenal
not yet
fans,
won
eh?
it.
That's
Don't
what
we
start
said,
talking
no.
like you have won it.
Okay,
Until
no,
you
we
win
haven't
it,
won it.
shut
See,
the
I'm
fuck
not
up, is what you're
going to
saying.
be I'm not going to be an Arsenal fan that is jumping all over the place just because for me, like Conference League, I feel like it's just a consolation. That is not where we want to be. That is not anywhere near the standards of Chelsea. So obviously we don't want to be there. So I'm not going to be this Arsenal fan that is going to be shouting this that just because we've won the Conference League. Nah, we are still humble even with a Conference
Thank
League.
you.
We
Be
know
humble. Sit down.
that's not where we are meant to be.
Kendrick Lamar
But trust
seconds.
me, if Arsenal should win Conference League and it's a title in Europe, the whole world won't listen again. Like the whole world.
Bro,
Like you see the noise pollution that we are going
But
to
we
go
are not
through.
going to win
bro.
Conference League because we will not be there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but that's
You
not
reach
that's
my
not
place.
that's
My
at the
place.
end of the day, like
You have
that's
to
not
have a
our
pulse.
business.
You have to have a pulse
We are
to
just
win
cooking.
Conference League. You know that, right?
Like
You have
we
to
are
have a
just
pulse.
cooking. See, bros, we are just cooking. Arsenal has been there for 5 years. These two things they are different. Like it's just like you are having a race with someone, maybe a relay or whatever race, but the person has picked up like God knows how long. We are just
They've
picking up.
been preparing for like 5
Yeah,
years.
you've been
We're just
preparing for like
starting.
5 years to have no trophy. Manchester United have been struggling for the last 5 years with 2 trophies.
10 years, 10 years.
Okay,
10
for the
years,
last
9
no,
finals.
I'm even talking
10
about
years, 9
Oh,
finals.
we are counting finals
9
now.
finals, 10 years.
They said they should not
Bro,
count Community Shield. They are counting
let's be-
finals.
We're
wait,
cooking.
Okay.
See, we're
wait.
cooking.
They should
We'll
not
give it
count
to
Community Shield, though, but
First
they're
start,
counting
So for
finals.
10 years now,
10 years, 9 finals.
so yeah, and they are still winning. But okay, say for example, this is it. Arsenal's season this season is bad. Their last season was the best. Their last season was their best season. Then the 2 seasons ago was better than this season, 100%. What did they win? Process.
Ah,
You're still trusting in it
They
for next season.
yeah,
we got a
and
Netflix.
again,
Netflix.
and again, for you to know that Arteta is just too relaxed. The whole world is complaining of them not having a striker. Now they have agreed deal for Zubimendi. That guy is just obsessed with midfielders. Before you know it,
But
Zubimendi will play on the wing next season. Is that what we want to start doing?
Well, our
Arsenal.
midfielders are leaving now, so you need a replacement.
Arsenal, is that what we want to start doing? You know what? I
wait,
didn't
which
have a
midfielders are
problem with
leaving?
Arsenal like
Jorginho and
two
Partey.
seasons ago.
Jorginho.
See, last season, 2 seasons ago, I was,
Partey is about
you
to
know
sign a
what?
Said
contract.
Last
Jorginho,
season, two
He
Jorginho.
seasons
hasn't,
ago,
he hasn't signed yet
my
now.
my plan was, pardon,
I mean, Partey. He hasn't signed.
Zubimendi.
No, we're saying Zubimendi is signing because Jorginho is leaving and Partey might leave. You have to
I play
replace
because
somebody now.
No, I don't think Partey is leaving.
We don't know.
Partey won't
We
leave.
don't
Partey
know,
is
but
not
right now
going
we're
Johnny
going
anywhere.
with what we know on ground. His
boy,
contract is ending.
Johnny
So,
boy,
yeah.
Johnny boy. My question goes to you. My question is, I think Ateta, this is his, like 60th year, right?
Yeah.
At the helm of the club. Do you still believe in the Ateta project? Or do you think it's
Yeah,
time for him to go
I've
out?
always been on the side that I would have let Arteta go 2 years ago. But then my only issue is that I believe as a coach you should have targets, and I think Arteta is meeting the targets of the club. That's why he's been sacked. Mine is different from the club. I guess the club's target is different from my targets. I believe Arteta is meeting the target for the club. That's why they keep on giving him new contract, not new contracts alone, but they are giving him higher money. So to me, I would have let Arteta go 2 years ago, but then the club's target is different from me. Arteta is meeting target of the club, so that's why it's still at the helm. That's all I can say about Arteta. But less for me, he would have
And
gone
you
2 years ago.
and you believe that if the club changes the target to be a
So
trophy, you believe that Ateta will deliver a trophy.
He
You
hasn't
believe
Arteta
that
hasn't
strongly.
shown me that he can deliver a trophy because when the going gets tough, I think he struggles under that so far. So I would say he hasn't shown me based on evidence that he can give me a trophy.
sorry, I want to ask a question. I want to ask a question. So what big club in the world we have another goal apart from winning trophies? Arsenal, isn't it?
Only
Only
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Just to raise the
See,
fans' emotions and bring it down.
Ars- Arsenal, there's like when it comes to Arsenal, there are like 500 excuses waiting to be
But the thing
said.
about it, this
It's
has
not
been
even
happening.
said.
Arsenal's
Like they are
DNA
just
is
waiting
back with this.
for
You have to know
every
the club to
for
support.
every failure. There's an excuse. There's like the problem with Arsenal fans. Like for every failure, there's a perfect excuse. But this season, I don't see the excuse. That's the reason why I'm still like. So you still believe in the Arteta project,
Do have
right?
the excuse. I
I
do
never
have the
said I believe
excuse.
in
I
it.
do
Did
have
you hear
the
what I said?
excuse. The
I said
excuse.
the club's target
Okay,
different.
but it's in line with us. Like it's in line with the club's project,
Yeah,
which is just to be second, second, second,
no,
runners up,
the club wants to
second.
win it. The club definitely wants to win a trophy, but they're accepting
But they
that the fact that
prioritize money.
it's going to take time to win the trophy. That's the way I see them thinking.
Oh my God, it's going to take time. Wow, 6 years
Yes,
Dr.
sir.
Tools,
for a top coach.
Dr. Tools, do you from I'm looking at the past eras, right? So we look at maybe towards the end, maybe the last 10 years or the last 8 years, from Wenger down towards the end of Wenger down to Unai, down to Ateta now. Uh, you've shown prospects, and I think when it gets to the big moments, like the highlight for me last season was the Man City match. You guys went there to draw. That was the mentality you have.
I don't know that. Do you
And
know that?
this is
Who said it?
they
Yeah, but
said it. The player
maybe if
Rodri came out and said
Did
it. The
anybody
players
from
were saying
Arsenal side say it? You guys are just speculating, and
the
you are
Man City
speculating and
player
making it a fact.
overhead
But go ahead,
Arsenal
go
players
on.
coming
Yes.
out. So now this season you had a good mentality against Madrid, and you felt you had the chance to land the biggest trophy in your life.
Who
But
is the you
now
again?
against
Speculation. This is
PSG, I
this is
think
where if this was a court, I would shout
Arsenal.
speculation. Objection,
yes.
speculation. Go on.
So it's not the biggest
You
trophy in
said
your
you
life.
said because we beat Madrid, we
You
think
were,
we're going to win
or you
it.
were not excited that you won Madrid.
And you're a member
You were
of this
excited you won
podcast.
Madrid,
Nobody in
and
this
you thought
podcast said we are
PSG
going to
was
win
a
it.
walkover.
So yeah, rephrase your question, sir. Thank you. I
I'm just
cannot answer
lying.
for Arsenal fans. We are not
But
friends. We don't
Joe,
have a group chat where all Arsenal fans meet and agree.
so my question to you is: do you think that what me and Shehu has been saying, that with the big teams that win trophies, that deliver, they have a different mentality to win. They are experienced with that mentality. Do you think that's a problem facing Arsenal? And how do you think it's going to change?
Your question is not clear. Can you rephrase the question, please? Thank you.
I said,
Hmm.
over the years, it's been shown or demonstrated by the
Hmm.
Arsenal team that it seems like it's a mentality
How do you know it's
problem
a mentality
that
problem?
is dragging.
Hmm.
How do I know? I'm giving you cases. Rodri came out to say last season that Arsenal was excited to go with a
Rodri is
draw.
not an give me a
When you
give me proof
when you
from
overheard Arsenal
Arsenal's
fans
side.
saying it,
But
if
then, but
your
then, but
coach can
then,
be
but then, sorry,
counting
but that's sorry,
community shield
Bessie.
as a trophy,
That's hypocritical coming from Rodri. Rodri last season against Liverpool, they went to Anfield to draw too. So I don't get what he's saying. That stuff he said doesn't make sense. They went to Anfield last season to draw. Sometimes one thing that makes you great as a team is knowing
but they did not go with the
they
mindset to
went to the mindset
draw.
to draw. Did you
They
watch the
drew
game? I
last
mean,
season.
come
They did
on,
not
we
go
watched
with
the
the
game. We
mindset
saw
to
what
draw.
happened. They were happy with the
Did
draw.
it tell you that they went to the mindset, or did you hear any
Exactly. Did
Liverpool
you hear
player come out
Arsenal?
to
Did you
say
hear any
That's what I'm
Arsenal
just.
Man
person
See,
say
I'm
that
not
we
City
went to
answering
City to
your
go and draw?
question.
a Man City player came and there was no Arsenal fan that came out to rebuke him or debunk
How will an
Then
his
Arsenal fan
his
you
debunk?
statement,
don't
How will an
saying
Arsenal
that you
fan debunk
accepted
what a
it.
player is saying? Is there any?
you don't
What?
Didn't you
don't
see
reply fully.
yesterday's Southampton came out to debunk what Rodri was saying? He said they stayed back and they didn't want to play. Southampton showed all the times that Man City couldn't even do anything with the ball. They showed a clip. They responded back.
Where is Southampton?
So if
Where is
somebody lays an
Southampton?
It's
allegation
not an
against you and you feel
allegation.
it's
It's just
false,
a claim.
Where is Southampton right now?
where is
Bro,
Southampton?
bro, we know Southampton are
So
relegated.
it
They
They are
wanted
makes
to
no
show.
difference.
relegated, but they are also making their own
You're not
points.
making any points.
No, but that's not a valid question. Asking where Southampton is not a valid
You are not
question.
saying you are the same
No,
with
no, I'm saying what
Southampton.
I'm no, you're
Is
not,
that what you're trying
what
to
I'm
say?
trying to say is that
That's
Southampton,
it's,
what Southampton they're doing that doesn't it's not changing anything. Doesn't nobody gives a damn what they if they like they show all the clips. Nobody gives a damn about them. You only talk like this because Arsenal. Arsenal is a bigger team than Southampton. Southampton doing that is not going to raise flag. We don't
Well,
give a damn.
we care about Arsenal and we want you guys to win.
we want
We
you
claim to
guys
be
to
among the
win.
big
We
boys,
want
but you
your
have not
process
won
to be
anything.
fruition.
So
You're
there
just
should
making
be a winning
allegations. You're just
mentality
making
and something to
allegations
show for it.
from what Roddy said. What Roddy said makes no sense because the same Roddy
Coming
against
second is not
Liverpool,
a
they
winning
came out to
mentality.
defend against Liverpool in Anfield. So what is he talking about? The game that cost us the last year wasn't Man City game. It
So
was Aston Villa at home that cost us.
Dr. Toast, do you think is a mentality issue with Arsenal as a club or as a squad? Do you think it's a mentality issue that you don't have that mental capacity to push forward to win a major trophy?
Your question, I can't give you an answer to your question because I don't talk to the board. I don't talk to the players. I don't know anything from there, so I cannot answer your
I'm
question
sorry, I've
directly.
got an answer to that question.
Of course, you have an
I'm
answer.
sorry. Of course I have one. You know the problem? I feel like Arsenal's problem is a mentality thing. And when I say it's a mentality thing, is the fact that every time they feel like they have arrived when they do things. I'm not saying the things they do are not progressing. Like they are doing things that are actually, if I'll be real, like they are actually progressing. Because right now, yeah, I'll be real right now. The team that I'm scared of the most, like in that league, is Arsenal. When it comes to like right now, I feel like Arsenal are actually like tougher to play against than Man City. They are tougher than Man City. But this is where I'm going to blame Pep Guardiola. He taught Arteta everything when it comes to formation and everything, but he didn't teach him how to win. I'm going to blame Pep for that one because you see the same fear that we had for Man City like 4 or 5 years ago. Right now, Arsenal is that fear because on their day, if they handle any team, that team they will smash that team easily. But now the main thing is winning. How are they winning? That is the only thing that Pep didn't teach Mikel. He didn't teach Arteta how
So are
to
you
win
trying
at
to
all.
say you should go back? You should go
So
back for another
it's a thing where trust me, like you know what? As soon as they smashed them Man City 5-1, that at the start of the season, this is where mentality comes in. A winning team will feel like this is a building
The
block.
time when
But for
the time
Arsenal,
when we beat
but
the
for
time
Arsenal,
when we
we are
beat.
here.
See, this is what I'm saying. If you guys want to banter, you banter. But if you want to try to banter with
Yeah.
fake facts, I'm going to step in. The time when we
I'm
beat
not I'm
the
not
time we beat
this is not
Manchester
bantering with
City
fake facts.
5-1. How many points behind
Yeah.
Liverpool were we?
You were like maybe
We were
3 points or
like
like few
8
points
points.
behind.
8 solid
we're like 8
Eight
points,
points.
okay.
So
7
which
points.
me-
Eight solid points
which
without
mentality are you going to
wait.
use to
Let me
overturn
ask you.
8
So let
points
me
and
ask you.
Liverpool is winning?
Wait. Let me ask you one question. Let me ask you one
These
question.
guys
The
are
mentality
Let
talking
me
Man
ask you
City
one
used to
rubbish,
question.
overcome
please.
you. You just
Wait.
use the same mentality that Man City used to overcome you 2 seasons ago.
But
And Liverpool sleeping.
there was a time that the gap between you and Liverpool was basically like 4 points or 5 points.
What stage of the season
And
was
I
that?
remember there was a game they drew. I've forgotten the game. Like there was a game they drew, which if you had won
Everton.
yours, you would have gone past
The
them on
same,
the
the same,
table.
the
I
same
can
thing you're
remember.
saying can be used to levy
So
against Chelsea as well. You guys were above us
no.
at some stage in the season. Uh-huh,
Don't see
exactly. Now,
Chelsea
You said
leave
they were
Chelsea
less
is
Chelsea.
not
rested.
If you
mentality
like,
own, but
see
Arsenal was
if
going
you
to be
like,
mentality.
Arsenal,
you
Yeah,
Arsenal are
can't
sentiment.
see Chelsea is way
there are
different, and
more.
the reason why Chelsea is way different is
There are
we
more.
are
I'm not going
still
to let you
we
finish.
are
I'm
still in
not
a
going to
building.
let you to
See
waffle. I'm not agreeing. There are more. There are more things that
that.
contribute to to this season than just mentality. Because I don't accept that the same team that beat the same
Okay.
team that went
Please,
up
okay.
against the
Tell me
defending
the
champions
next
in the
thing.
Champions
Tell me the
League
next thing that
doesn't
adds
have
to
the
this season
mentality
apart
to
from
go and win
mentality.
anything. Say that again.
Okay, tell me the next thing that adds to this season apart from mentality.
I'm going to tell you, but you're not.
Injuries.
But no, I'm not saying injury. I'm going to tell you, but you're not
Okay,
going to listen to it. And the thing
I will listen.
But you're not going. I'm what?
I'm open
Yeah,
minded.
yeah.
I'm not an
You're not going
Arsenal
to
fan.
understand it.
I'm
What
open
I'm going to
minded.
say is the thing that is
Yeah,
contributing to this is nothing to do with mentality, nothing to do with anything apart from the fact that the manager doesn't rotate and our players are burnt out and worn out. It's the same thing that happened to Manchester City. You can't be running for 3 seasons straight and not expect that at some point you'll be fatigued and tired. If you
uh,
watch like you even said against PSG, the first half we came out blazing. In the second half, it's like we're not even running. We're just everybody was just walking, And the manager does not want to make changes.
so
If you if you
when
want
you when
if you want to say the manager is clueless, the manager is not doesn't have the it factor to win, I'm going to agree. But you cannot say it's a mentality thing. That's all I'm going to say.
okay,
Full stop.
So what do you think?
the new
What do you think the
excuse is
problem is
fatigue,
If it's
then?
a
right?
It's not a
mentality,
Wait,
new.
sorry, I want to
It is
ask a
not
question.
a new
manager
See,
excuse. If
there's
when Pep
has
Guardiola was
the
saying
new
this,
excuse is fatigue,
no,
right?
no, when Arteta and Pep Guardiola was saying this at the start of the season, they have played too many
Yeah,
football, too much football.
yeah,
The only difference between
Liverpool
Pep
played
and
too many
Arteta was that in
football too.
January Pep went to go and buy different players. I know some of them are not playing right now, but he had decided
yeah.
like tried to make the change to try to reduce. And Pep always tried to rotate, but Arteta would never rotate to
Yeah.
save his life. That's the difference.
Pep,
That's the difference
Pep is
between
only making
that's
an
the difference
excuse for
between
his
the two.
next squad.
But the same
Okay.
you can't play the same guys all season 2021, 2022, 2023, 2023,
Liverpool did
2024,
it.
2024,
Liverpool did
2025,
it.
and
Eh?
expect that
See,
PSG did
those
it.
same guys are going. Come on, man. Last season, last
PSG
season,
made it to
last
like
season,
the final
last season. Why
wait,
did
Liverpool did it,
Liverpool
and
get
they
to
won
it?
the league.
Because their
wait.
players were tired from like
Um.
March because they're also the same against club. They were run down
I
to
don't
the
think I agree with
ground.
your
Okay.
comparison
Okay.
with
You're
Pep.
talking about
Yeah, but it's
tiredness.
the same
You're
players
talking. Wait.
in
I
Sorry.
club.
Let me
don't
give
agree
you.
with your
This is where you
comparison
know
with Pep.
winning teams. This is where you know winning teams. This is where you know winning teams. Yeah. Most of this season. Most of this season. Arne Slot didn't rotate players.
But the players were not doing as much work as they were doing. Even Salah came out to say this season he's not defending as he used to do.
That is
Then
his
change your
way
Exactly.
position.
of
If you want
that
to,
is
like
his
I
way
said,
of getting the best out of his squad.
if you want to blame the
But he
coach,
has the
blame the
same
coach.
set of players.
They're not doing the
Salah is
same
not
role.
defending, but is
They
he
are
not
not.
running?
But are they doing the same role?
Is he not playing games?
Is he running?
That is one.
Is he
That is
running?
one.
Is he running as much as the other players are running?
He's not running as much as the
Is
other
he
players are
covering the
running.
same amount of miles
But
that any Arsenal players are covering? Szoboszlai, is he doing the same thing?
which Arsenal player? Okay, you've countered that one as well, right? Fine. See, I'm not see. He's back four plus the keeper and his midfield. Nothing changes them.
It's only
Nothing.
once or so,
No, no,
or
no, no,
twice.
no.
Injured,
Injury is
injured.
different. Injury is different.
Injury
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 is
is
not
different from
rotation.
rotation.
Injury is not rotation.
Injury is not
Injury
rotation.
is not rotation.
He didn't play,
If
so
a
he was
player is
resting. Whether you
injured,
like it or not, he was resting.
huh? Injury. How is injury rotation?
And he said that he's not playing, he's resting. It's not running, it's like it's not training, it's just relaxed.
It's
Why?
tactics.
Why?
It's
Why do
tactics.
wait? Why do Arsenal fans like? Why do you like
But
giving
like
Mikel
how?
excuses? Like,
Who's giving Mikel
okay,
excuse here,
fine.
Olodo?
Okay, you
We're
talked
saying that
about
Mikel
this.
is the
Okay, this
problem,
is
and you're
Arne
saying we're
Slot,
giving him
right? This
excuses.
is Arne Slot. This is Arne Slot. This is Arne Slot, right? The you see the squad, the squad that won Liverpool's Premier League. They are the same squad that won his Champions League without rotation. Wha- The Champions League that they won 3 seasons ago or 4 seasons
Jurgen
ago,
Klopp, Jurgen Klopp, Jurgen
Jurgen
Klopp.
Klopp's
His name is
era.
Jurgen Klopp.
How
They are
how
the
did
same.
okay?
Alexander
Then my
Arnold,
question
Van
is
Dijk, Matip.
how did Liverpool
All,
bottle it last
so
season
It's the
then?
same squad.
How
It's
did
the
they
same
bottle it
squad Man
last
how
season
City
did
then?
used to
Liverpool?
win champions.
Because they had Man City. Man
Really?
City, you don't have to bottle it with Man City.
Last
They are
season,
not okay. You
they
said
were
you
eight
said
Can't
points clear
bottle
of
it.
you don't have to
everybody.
bottle it with Man City, huh?
They were 8 points clear of everybody last season by April. 8 points clear. But
Liverpool.
fatigue got to them. They started dropping points and losing, and then Arsenal and Manchester City caught up.
Fatigue got to them because they are winners. What have Arsenal boys won
Oh, that's
that they
also
have getting fatigue?
only when you win. You see, look at these guys.
What?
Look
What do
at
you
these
mean?
guys.
Like,
But Liverpool
what do
case,
you mean?
Liverpool
Wait, wait, wait,
was
wait, wait,
almost
wait. Wait, you're
end of
Wait,
telling
wait,
the
wait,
me? You're
wait,
top
wait.
telling me?
First,
four.
Guys. Are you telling me that Arsenal did not win anything this season because of
Fatigue.
fatigue?
Yes,
Because I've
that's what
just
they're saying right
waited
now.
and
That's what they're
listened.
saying right now.
Are you saying
That's what I am. That's
because
what
the
I am
same
Don't
saying.
look
Liverpool
That's
that
what
you
lazy.
me
referred
I'm
to,
saying.
the same Liverpool that you referred to that you referred to as to being tired last season for them to have capitulated, came third in the Premier League last
Yeah.
season.
But from where?
Came third in the Premier League last season, and they won 24 games. Won 24 games, drew 10, lost only
And they won
4
the Carabao Cup.
in the top. Wait now, in the top
Mhm.
3
But
teams,
again,
they are
the same
the second. Wait,
the same
Arsenal
point
lost more
Arsenal
games.
dropped their lead 2 seasons ago is the same point of the season that Liverpool started dropping their lead last season. There's nothing you are going to tell
Now
me.
the
The one
same
this the one
Liverpool that
that
we're referring to. Now I'm coming to a start. I'm coming to a start that
again
will
see
shock you now. Do you know?
I know.
Do you know that Arsenal and Chelsea have won the same games this
Yes.
season? 18
Yes.
games each. And it's fatigue.
Okay,
that is the
no.
problem.
Look at this.
Meanwhile,
Liverpool was their mentality. We've won the same thing with Chelsea, but we're not in Chelsea position. How is that? Ex-
But Chelsea is a cup
explain,
fighter.
because
explain,
you are
Chelsea will
Chelsea,
cup
No,
explain,
fighter.
because
They
we've
won more
lost.
than
Because
Man
we've
explain.
U.
lost more games. Because we
Chelsea
have
drew more
lost more
games than
games.
Okay,
you.
you've lost more
We have
games.
lost more
No,
games.
Chelsea even
Yes,
drew more
they
games.
drew more games, they
Chelsea
lost
even
more
drew
games,
more
Oh,
games.
so
but our mentality is the
so
problem.
yeah.
Ah,
Wait,
But
no.
Chelsea is
Even
Arsenal
even better
Chelsea
mentality
drew.
too.
is the problem,
Chelsea
but
drew
Chelsea
9.
is fine because they're in the
Hear
final.
me,
Chelsea
hear
is
So
me.
in
their
the final.
mentality is
Hear this.
great
huh?
because
Hear
they're
this.
in the
No,
Europa League
you
final.
said,
Their mentality
you
is
said,
What
their
about you
football
guys?
Yeah.
You
is
At
guys
the
have
end
soft.
of
lost
the
nine.
day, they are in the
You
Manchester
tried,
final.
United
Arsenal,
has lost about 20 games all
tried,
competition, I
you
think.
tried,
But
you
yes,
tried to
but
focus
yes,
on
you
the
guys'
league. It didn't
mentality
work.
is high
You wanted
because
to
you're
use
in the
Champions
final.
League to back up.
Continue.
hear
Tired.
me out.
Wait.
Hear me out.
Continue.
You said. Now, Arsenal have 18 wins, 14 draws, and 4 losses. Chelsea has 18 wins, 9 draws, and 9 losses.
But
And you say fatigue?
Chelsea has mentality,
In the
Abi.
Liverpool season that you are referring to, in the
Of
Liverpool season
course.
that you are referring to,
Chelsea
in
had
Of
injuries
that
course.
though.
season,
We
Chelsea had
got
in
injuries.
that
mentality.
season,
What are you telling me?
Liverpool won
Mm-hmm.
24 games, 10
And
draws,
Arsenal.
4 losses. In the same, and Arsenal won 20. You're second,
They
28
are
Okay.
wins
winning
plus 5
something.
losses. And Liverpool were
How were
bad
they
that
bad?
season.
How were they
No,
bad?
no, no.
They were leading the
No,
entire season until
you said
April. You're looking
Yeah,
at
you said they were
stats.
tired.
That's what I'm saying.
United
People will
lost
look at
them out.
stats and then to try to come and convince us that we watch the match, that we that are watching the match, you don't know what we're talking about.
This is the squad. This is
That's
the
what your
squad that they
manager
used that
likes.
day, that
Your
season.
manager
Exactly.
likes
Just talking
The
that.
squad.
stats.
Wait now.
Please,
The
please
squad.
go and stay
Hear
somewhere
me
with
out.
stats.
Hear me. The squad that they used to play last season is pretty much the same squad they're using to play this season. Allison, Van Dijk, Konate, Bradley, Robertson,
Like same
Jones,
score, same backup.
Gravenberg.
Is it the same?
Bro.
Are they all starting every fucking single game? Answer that question. Does your stats tell you how many minutes they've played? Does your stat tell you how many miles they covered? Does your stat tell you how many times they covered? Does your stat tell you that? No.
Okay,
Even under-
let me give you
even under
let me
Jurgen
give
Klopp
you
that
one
they ran
thing.
the
Let me give
That
you
is why
one
they
thing.
got
Yeah,
tired. That
wait,
is my
wait,
point.
let me
That
let me
is
give you
why
one
they
thing.
got tired.
Wait, let me
Yeah.
give you one
squad
thing
that won the league
that the
this
stat doesn't. Okay, let me.
It's not, this one is not fatigue,
Okay,
it's
cool.
mentality.
This is
Yeah.
mentality. This is not fatigue.
Your mentality
It's
has
possible.
in
Like
17th position.
mentality is
Every
there. Fatigue is
team that has new
possible,
manager bounce.
but
Every
mentality
team that
has
has
to
new
do with.
manager, they have new manager bounce. But Manchester United, their new manager don't have any bounce. Which
It's a
final?
final, please.
Say something
Wow.
else.
It's in the
the
final
whole
with Ten
final.
Hag team. With Ten Hag team.
Wait, sorry.
It's
Let me
Ten
end
Hag
this
team.
debate. See,
So
let me
we're
end
about
this.
to
See,
enter
let me
Champions
end
League,
this
please. It's
fatigue.
about one match
Let
away
me
from
end this
Champions
fatigue
League,
debate.
please.
Let me end this fatigue.
One match
Let me
away
end
from
this
Champions
fatigue debate. Yeah.
With Ten Hag
League.
Let
players.
me end this.
Manager.
Let's end this fatigue debate.
Before you go,
And
to fatigue,
the way we
let
can
me just
end this
drop,
fatigue debate. Yeah. You're saying these players are fatigued. Yeah. Right. They are fatigued because they are playing enough games. But I'll tell you one thing
They are
for a
starting
fact.
every game and playing
The
almost 90 minutes every game. Yes.
the
Saka
Real
will be
Madrid
judged for half
wait
the time this season,
the Real Madrid team that won Champions League 3 seasons in a row, they didn't change one player.
Exactly.
They
And what happened
won
to them? What happened to them this
and they
season?
won league within that
Where are
period.
they this
They and
season?
they won the league in that period. In that same period.
I agree.
And they didn't change
What,
one
what,
player.
what
Like
happened to them this? What
three
happened to them
seasons,
this
three
season?
seasons, they didn't change one player
What
in three
happened?
seasons.
What happened to them this season? And that is a lie
This is
because Jude
what
Bellingham
let me
was
No,
just
no,
already.
tell
no.
you. This is
I'm not.
what
No, no,
Jude
no,
happened.
no, no,
Bellingham,
no.
Jude Bellingham
I'm
is a
not
new
saying this
signing.
season.
Jude
No,
Bellingham is
no,
a
no,
new
no.
signing. Isn't that a new
See,
signing? How can you say
I'm
you
not
cannot
saying
change
this
a player?
season. I'm
How can you
saying,
not change a player
no.
when you get new players?
I'm just trying to say what you said
Oga,
according to
Oga,
fatigue.
Oga, if you want to lie, don't lie like Ateta, okay? You're dissing Ateta
I'm
for
not
lying.
lying. Like, go
Don't lie
on.
like Ateta, okay? We can't say we did not change a single thing, and we don't have Modric starting.
Who's the
Modric
okay? Who's the change in
Jude Bellingham
that
is a
squad?
new player. Mbappe is a new player. Are those not changes?
I'm not saying
You
no.
said you said
I'm not
they did
saying
not
no, no,
change
no, no,
a
no.
single player.
No,
Oga,
I
stop
said
lying like
no, no,
Ateta.
no,
Changed too now. You
no.
bought You bought
I said
Calitori.
the Real Madrid team. Don't get me wrong. Now, Arsenal fans, you want to get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I said the Real Madrid team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Real Madrid team that won 3 Champions League in a row under Zinedine Zidane
Mm.
did not change a single player.
They did not sign anybody in those 3 years.
They signed,
They
but
did
they
not
were
change.
not
Not
They
that
were
they
start,
not
not
playing at
start
all.
signed.
starting
They didn't
players.
even play. They were all in
Yeah.
the
They
academy.
were not
No, they
starters.
were not starters. That's what we are saying. They were not
They cannot
starters.
change.
Okay,
Change. Oh my
okay.
god.
In that time.
Let me give you. Wait.
The only people that they signed
Doctor
that were
Toes. Let me give
starters
you the
in front.
lineup. Doctor Toes. Let me give you the lineup. The lineup is simple. Navas at the back.
Cruz Casemiro
Cavaja,
Jordi.
okay, yeah,
Uh-huh.
Cavaja,
What's
Marcelo,
what's the question?
Varane,
Was Casemiro in?
Varane, Sergio Ramos.
Was Casemiro there in those 3 in a row?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Did he win all 3
he
in
was
a row?
there.
Yeah.
Did he win all
Yeah,
3 in a row?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
yeah,
Hmm.
One
yes.
for us.
yeah.
He has
He
And
has
five.
five
Varane won
Champions
all
League
That's
3 in
five.
a
trophies,
row.
One
and he
of
won the
us.
5 Real Madrid.
Hmm.
Five Real Madrid.
Five
He
Champions
still
League
win one
trophies, and
next
they won
season.
the
For
whole
European
five
He
Cup.
won
with
next
Real
season.
Madrid.
Five.
He
Anything
will win
else?
again with Man U.
Yes, my
Arsenal
own,
no one.
Anything else?
He won't win
my
with Man
own
U.
is
United.
did
He
they
won't
sign
win with Man U.
anybody? If the answer is yes, did they rotate the squad? If the answer is yes, then you are lying like Ateta.
They didn't rotate the squad.
They
He
didn't
did
rotate the
not
squad.
They
rotate.
didn't rotate the squad
They
at
started
all.
11 for 3 years straight.
Yeah,
Okay.
Check now.
now.
I
Why are
can't
you
check. I
arguing?
don't have
Check.
internet. My internet is not working.
Okay, after
Arsenal
this
won.
podcast, check.
Hazard. They want to blame
After this pod,
Since that killed
see,
their season.
after this pod, check.
It's
You
that killed
see,
their
so
season.
you see, fatigue is another excuse from an Arsenal fan. Don't put fatigue. After this season,
Boy,
after this pod, after this
Nobody said it's
episode,
not an
check what I
excuse.
just said.
I'm just saying mentality. I'm not going to agree to
boy,
mentality. That's
Speak,
all.
I
They
can hear
don't have
you.
mentality.
I want to
When it
ask you a
comes to that
question.
real pressure,
Yes,
they
yes,
fold. Let's be
yes,
real.
yes,
Let's be
and that,
real. When it
and
comes to
that's
that
and that's
real
why
pressure,
Chelsea are where they are, and Manchester
they
United are
fold.
where they are in the league.
That is not
Very
why.
boy,
See,
I
why
want to
is
ask you a
it?
question.
See,
Then I'll ask
wait. Let's be real. Let's be real. Our plan today was to come and cook Arsenal.
You guys are not doing well.
So don't talk about
Come on.
Chelsea. Our plan today
They don't want the
was to cook Arsenal. So just calm down, give us all the ingredients, and
You
let's
ain't
cook.
cooking though. You're not cooking.
Cook,
So
cook well, cook
this
well. You guys are cooking
Chelsea
burnt
was
food.
never. Huh?
You're cooking burnt food. It's
Very
not.
boy,
It's not sweet.
what's your take on the? I know that in your heart of heart, right? You don't want both your enemies to be in a final, but unfortunately, the Lord has another purpose. Your arch rival is in the final, and your banter rival
He's in the
is
final.
also in the final. So,
Oh,
who in your heart would you want to win that trophy?
To be honest with you, I
Be
don't care.
honest.
I actually don't
Are,
care. Like you said,
are you sure?
anybody winning
Tottenham
is not
winning
good.
a trophy before you in Europe.
Like I told you before the podcast, I don't have no Tottenham fan around me. I don't have no Tottenham fan on this podcast. It's not
You
gonna.
start seeing Tottenham JC. I'll go and
don't
buy
worry.
one.
I'm a Tottenham
It
fan.
doesn't make you. Even if you buy
I'm
one,
a Tottenham fan.
it doesn't matter. Even if you Chelsea that hate Tottenham more than every Arsenal. Chelsea hates Tottenham more than Arsenal, so
No,
that's not true.
no. See,
Yes, Chelsea.
Tottenham has
Today
never
the
been a
love has
winning team,
changed.
so I've got no reason to
Yeah,
beat
but
Tottenham.
you guys hate Tottenham though. You guys hate Chelsea players hate
lads.
Tottenham. Remember the
In the
battle of the
Chelsea
Bricks?
have
football
No,
been defeated
calendar,
no.
on
The
Remember
reason
the
one
why
battle
match.
of the
is
Bricks?
Chelsea have been
Tottenham.
defeated.
Lads, it's
the reason
Spurs.
why Chelsea player will say Tottenham is obviously like the way football hates is the same everywhere. Like everyone hates who they hate, but any Chelsea player saying he doesn't want Tottenham to win, that is his own problem. For me, I want Tottenham to win. Why? Because I want Arsenal to feel it, to feel what it feels like to oh my god. Don't worry. I'm
So,
sure you're going to
Stokes,
give
what's your take on that?
Arteta another excuse.
Yes.
Another excuse
Dr.
next
Stokes, what's
season.
your take on the final?
Huh?
Who would you prefer to
Like
win
I
the
said,
Europa
I
League
would have
final?
I'm
voted for
not.
that 2 years ago. I think I've always established that.
I'm not going to watch the game, so I don't think I'm going to be having who's going to watch or is not going to watch. Because if
You're not going to
Sorry,
even hate
question. When
It'll
is
be
the
a
final?
better
no,
experience to
I'm not a
learn
player.
how to get.
I'm not a player. But I just know
When is the
that
final?
even if Manchester United wins the Europa League,
Yeah.
I'm going to use the wise words of a wise man that said this.
And if you look to Premier League, I think we are the worst. Since I arrived, we are the worst team in terms of the results in Premier League. That is my idea. In the end of this season, we can be the worst team in Premier League in history with the European title. So we will not change nothing. We know that
exactly.
this season was really disappointed for
It was
everybody.
bad.
Nothing is going to change.
We
So
know. We
in that
know.
moment,
In our banter
sometimes
season, we know.
I have to think a little bit more. But I felt that, and I still feel
Exactly.
that this season was the worst in
This
the.
season was bad.
I don't know in history, but for sure in the last 50 years. I don't know.
Last 50 years. Yes.
That's
But
that's
I mean,
that's
I
wait,
all
have
I
a
let
have
me
to say
question
ask
for
about
let
that.
me
you.
ask a question though. Let me ask a question though.
yes.
Let me ask a
Dr.
No,
question.
before you
Let me
go,
ask a
go.
question.
I have my
Let me give
question
him
for
some
you.
See,
wise words.
sorry.
No, some wise
Based
words.
on the
Wise words.
recording
Wise
Let me
words.
ask a question.
I have
Please,
a
let me
question for you.
okay.
You always wait
My
for the
question
next season.
is,
And trust me, every season is going to be like that. So don't even get involved, Joe. I'm like really nice, peaceful. Of course, United right now is a disaster. But please don't speak about Arsenal because now you're going to cry what? For the referee? Come on.
Pretty
It's not
much
even there.
straightforward.
so
Every
Dr.
All I know is
season
that
Stokes,
See,
like
Manchester
that. The
United
next
coach say
season.
even if you win a trophy, your season is still a disaster. That's all I know. Full
but
stop.
We
let me
know.
ask
That's
let
Dr.
me
how we
ask
Stokes,
a
wanted to be.
question
my
though.
question
Arteta
now
Let me
will
is
ask
say
a
this.
that.
question though.
Arteta will
My
wish
question
to
Let
be
me
is
that
ask a
this.
position.
question though. Let me ask a question. This is where a man with the right mentality. He has just told us that even if Manchester United should
We
win
win.
the Europa League. The season is still a bad season.
It's
He's not coming
disaster.
out. Wait.
Disaster, like Disasi.
Disaster.
It's a
Yes,
disaster like
disaster.
Disasi.
But wait. Let me tell you two things that he didn't do. One, he didn't complain that his team was the best after losing a game.
Because
And
obviously
two, he didn't talk about he didn't say that the ball that they are playing at Premier League is different from the ball that he was playing at Sporting Lisbon. No, he didn't say. So
And the squad,
you know a winner when you see a winner.
He didn't say the squad are fatigue.
Yeah, he didn't say the squad
He
are
didn't say they are
fatigued.
tired.
Yeah, he didn't say the
He said, "I will protect the ones that are close to injury."
yeah.
That's it.
So and he knows that
His
his
mentality.
season is still a disaster. He's not here to claim. He's not here to claim 1-3, saying the Community Shield is a
After we
trophy,
beat
all I
or
know.
saying
After we beat Bilbao,
So-
Before
4-1,
Johnny Boy answer,
this is what the manager came
all
out
I
and said.
know.
He said, "For me, I'm not even worried about the season. I'm not worried about the game. I'm not worried about winning. What I'm worried about is we have to win that final."
All
That
I
was
know.
I've had so many.
All I know.
Funny enough, I've had
Mr.
so many
Buffon here.
excuses from coaches. I've never had ball in my life.
You have
I've
to
never
say
had a different
You have
ball
to
in
say
my
that in
life.
context, but that's
I've-
you have to say that in context, by the
I've-
way. Anyways,
of the FA Cup or Carabao
that
Cup,
is
The
That
ball
is
is different.
did they ask?
I've
Did they
never
ask
heard
him?
it in my life.
Did they ask
See.
him why did you lose? And he said the ball is different. No. Okay, that's by the way.
All
All
so
I
many
know for
times
people that
when they
like
talk to him
stats.
and then
Wait,
he
what
walks
did
off the
so?
camera. Someone that walked off the camera multiple times. Please don't get us started. He walked off the camera multiple times when he was asked questions about why he lost.
Yeah.
Why did you lose?
Yeah.
He said we lost because the ball is different.
Oh, he has
When
said
did
that
He
he
said
say
that
it?
before
in the FA Cup
against
or
Newcastle.
Before when?
Against Newcastle. Against
They
Newcastle.
asked him why did you lose? He said we lost because the ball is different.
Nah, he said
Yes,
something
you
about
like
the
go
ball,
and find
which
it.
was an excuse
That's not what he
as to
said. That's not
why
what he said.
maybe they are
No.
playing incomplete passes, or maybe they couldn't play a proper long
They
pass, or
asked him
maybe that's the reason why the set piece wasn't working.
They asked him a question about the ball, and he said the ball is different. And you know one funny thing? 2 or 3 weeks later, Pep also said something about the ball, but nobody said anything. Why? You guys are obsessed
Why?
with
Because Pep is
Mikel
a winner.
Arteta.
Pep doesn't give excuses.
Exactly. You are obsessed
Pep
with
doesn't give
super
excuses.
duper Mikel
According to the
Arteta.
Guardian,
It lives rent free in your head.
according to
All
the
I
Pep
know,
doesn't give
hear
excuses.
this
all I
out.
know
According to
is
the Guardian,
that with all this mentality that you people are saying, with all this mentality, the stats is I know that as rubbish as my season has been and my poor mentality and my fatigue, we have not lost 19 games in the league. I know we have not lost 9 games in the league. You people like stats. The stat says that Arsenal are still better than you guys this season. Thank you very much.
according to
Tosh,
the Guardian,
Dr. Tosh,
Arsenal
Ben-
lost the first leg of their semi-final at Emirates Stadium 2-0, despite having 23 shots with 3 on target. Arteta suggested the ball, which is manufactured by Puma.
Oga, play
could
me
have played a
quotes. Why are
role
you
in the
giving me play me video? You're playing video of Amorim and Evra. You cannot find
No,
video
it's
of Arsenal.
It's there. Come and see. I can share my screen.
Did
and
I
show
say
you
he did
the
not
ball.
say
It's
it?
there.
I
It's
said,
there.
is that the answer to the question he was asked?
You know,
You don't have
those
it.
experts, they don't speak it. They don't.
No, it's there. Press
Yes.
conference.
Was the question why did you lose? He said we lost because of the ball.
You know how bad it is that somebody beats
so
you.
bad.
It's
That's
just
why
like it's just like you're playing PS5 and somebody is beating you and telling you you are good. You are playing
Yeah.
good. And that's how
Yeah.
it feels.
That's
in the bench. And your manager took that mentality to press conference to tell
that.
people that they're the better team. When the whole world saw that you people were just flatline wars of the day.
Arteta is not the first manager to
Odegaard was
lie,
nowhere to be seen.
and it's not going to be the last. That's all I have to say.
Oh, so you know he has left.
Yes, I know. Arteta is a liar. We said he's a liar. Arteta is a liar. Exactly. They have a big liar.
Now,
But
Bro,
he
was
won't
I a
keep
liar?
office.
slow down. People said Ten Hag was a liar. Okay, he's delusional. He's lost his head. He's lost blah blah blah. No problem.
Arteta-
Now we have
Arteta
an
is
honest
fine.
manager. No, he's too honest. He's too this. What do you want?
Nobody who said
What do you want?
it's bad being.
Dr. Toes, I want to ask you a question.
A manager has to be in between.
No, you cannot be in
Sorry.
between. You be like Ant Postecoglou.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you.
Let me ask
Do
you
you
a
know?
question before his recording goes off.
Sorry.
Based
Okay.
on your recording, based on the recording you just played, and you said, and Amorim said This is the worst, is the disaster season. My question goes to you, right? This is Slot's first season. He's winning the league. This Maresca's first season is likely to win that cup. So let's put it that Slot wins the cup, Maresca wins the cup. If Amorim wins
with
the
Ten Hag's team
cup,
and Ten Hag's squad, yes.
and the goal of the league, right? The goal of everybody in the league is to win the
No,
trophy.
if you say everybody,
So
if you say
Liverpool
everybody in the
has won
league, everybody in the league is to win the league. You're not winning the league. I'm not winning the league. It's the same.
It's not to win the league. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
League as in trophy, like title. But Liverpool won the title.
It's Brighton's
The
goal
second
to
goal
win
is
a trophy
their
too. It's
They probably would have that
Brighton's goal to win a
somewhere.
trophy
It might
too.
not be their major. It might not be
It's
their major
Southampton
objective.
goal to
But
win the
it's
trophy too. Again, ask
okay,
the
yeah.
right question,
If
please.
if Brighton had the same
If-
performance
if-
that you
if-
had
if-
at some point that you were
if-
topping the league, they would. But I'm just
I'm
telling you that
very sure
let's
Maresca
put
said
it
their
that way,
target
that
was not to win
everybody
the
that
Premier
comes
League this
into
season.
the
Exactly.
trophy,
Even Maresca said their
I said
target is not to win the league this season. So you can't say the goal of everybody is to win.
That's
That is
the
a manager coming out to
but
tell you
that
what
was
the club has
come on,
given as a
you know, they're in
target.
a building
So
phase.
thank you.
But
I'm
since
saying
like
as
wait,
as a club, we are four clubs
wait.
here. We are four clubs here. We are three clubs. Sorry,
Yeah.
Manchester, Arsenal, and
Yeah.
Chelsea. And then I'm adding Liverpool on the side
Yes.
that they won the trophy. So the second best objective for each of the three of us is to qualify for Champions League. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's correct.
Yes,
on my
Okay.
side, yeah.
I know Chelsea are not going to
Amorim
qualify.
should
That's
win.
yeah. So let's put that one to the
If
side.
Amorim,
They're not going to meet the objective.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
if
Yeah.
Amorim
Okay.
should win,
Just watch.
if Amorim should win, okay, even if you don't rank him, if Amorim should win the
Win it first. Win it
Europa
first.
and qualify
Win
for
it first.
Champions League, if he
If
wins,
he
I'm telling
wins,
you,
yes.
because I don't know where you'll be. You're wearing masks today because you lost to PSG. If Amorim should win it, you might not even.
No, I'll show my face here.
My question is, where would you rank Arteta after 6 years, and somebody's coming first year and winning an European trophy and going in? Would you rank him below Amorim, or would you still
It
consider
doesn't
him?
matter. Tuchel came to Chelsea and we did 6.1 Champions League. It doesn't change any fact. And he got sacked. That's the
Tuchel
next
is not
level.
better
No.
than Arteta. Is that what you want to
No,
tell me?
but my trying to tell you that it doesn't
That's
matter.
what I'm asking him. I'm asking him. He said, no.
Matthew came
I'm
to Chelsea
asking you
and
a
won Champions
question.
League in 6 months too. Does it make him a
I'm
good
asking
player?
him a question based
your question
on.
is
No.
your question is a fake
He
question.
makes
Let me
him.
tell you why the question is a fake question. Let me
Who
tell you
would
why
you
the question
rank
is a
better?
fake question.
Would you rank
Let me tell you why
Arteta
the
over
question is a fake
Tuchel?
question. First things first, Amorim has won the league in Portugal. Slot has won the league in Netherlands. So
I'm saying
automatically
based
they're
on
already
Everybody
performance,
with
better.
smaller
Automatically they are
think you
better.
was-
So it's not this season that's going to make him better
Yeah,
or
and the one
worse.
with smaller teams.
That is the answer
Would
of your
Manchester
question.
United be
Oh,
better
so
than
you
Arsenal
admit
in
that
five
Amorim is
based on
better than
results?
Arteta.
He has
Nice.
obviously he
Season
has
wise,
won
would
a league.
Manchester be better?
No, but I don't think we really agree
Okay,
that
let me
Nobody-
paraphrase
exactly,
it this
nobody's
way.
going
Let
to
me
say that.
paraphrase it this way. Would
Arteta is
Manchester
better
United be
experience.
better than
People
Arsenal
forget that this
season
Arteta's
wise
first
based
job.
on your
That's what people
your
always
results?
forget. In as much
He's
as
asking a question.
much as I'm not a fan of him because I would have let him go 2 years
Yeah.
ago. This is Arteta's first job. Amorim has been coaching for how many years? Maresca too has been coaching.
Let me give.
But this is not
Sorry.
Maresca's
Let me
first
give
job.
you. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example.
Well,
Let me give you an example.
Best job.
Wait. Let me give
Same
you.
number of years.
Wait.
that
Let me give you an
Arteta has
example.
All I know is that
Wait.
Arteta is better than
Wait.
Maresca because he's won a cup, right? Because he won FA Cup, Maresca does not have that. It's
Well, Maresca
okay.
won
Championship, FA
championship
Cup, they're
now.
at the same level now. Thank you very much.
How much
Behave
better
yourself,
FA Cup now?
right?
Come on. What about
Wait.
how much better FA Cup?
All right, behave
Won a
yourself.
league.
Why
Okay,
are we asking?
okay.
Better FA
Wait.
Cup,
Why
right?
are
Is that what
we?
we're saying?
Wait. Dr. Toves.
So my question,
Dr. Toves.
Dr. Toes, my
Wait.
question is:
There's.
would you classify Man U season better than Arsenal season?
Please. I want
if
to
Man
ask
U
a
should
question.
qualify
I
for
want
the
to ask a
Champions
question.
No.
League?
Why are you guys acting like? Why are you guys acting like? Wait. Sorry. Why are you guys acting like
Oh, we qualify for the
Arteta's
Champions
FA
League,
Cup?
Yes, is
and
no.
you said
So
no.
I want to ask a question. Why are you guys acting like Arteta's FA Cup is actually his own? He didn't win it with his squad.
Exactly. So if Man United win the Europa League,
So
Amorim is not going to win it with his squad.
automatically, is not his own.
Exactly. So if
Because
Amorim win
he
Europa
came.
League, if Amorim win Europa League, automatically the trophy is not his own by your logic.
Are you going to say that?
No,
Are you
no,
going
no.
to say
I'm
that?
not saying by what I'm
Manchester
saying
Eh?
is
United is not better than Arsenal.
what I'm saying is by my logic is still as a coach, he haven't won anything.
Exactly. So if Man United win Europa League with Ten Hag squad, then Amorim has not won anything.
Yes. Even Chelsea,
But
first time was
you
the
can't
first
compare
time
But
Chelsea still
Amorim's
Amorim
you
is
won.
can't
still
compare
Amorim is still
Amorim's
better.
Why
Amorim is
not?
still
Amorim's
better than
inputs.
Arteta.
You can't compare
Considering that
Amorim's inputs.
they've
Why
both been
not?
coaching for about the
Because
same number of
The
years.
reason why you can't compare
Amorim
the reason
actually
why you can't
started
compare
before Arteta. Amorim started the league the season before Arteta.
what
And he
league?
did well.
As in the
Destroy.
time they took over the jobs, Amorim took over the job in
Yeah.
November.
November
Arteta took over the
November
job in
11th.
December.
Wait, I don't know why. See, I'm tired of
Exactly. You guys,
these
like
excuses
I
that
said,
you're
if you want to
giving Arteta.
banter Arsenal, but use
I'm
facts.
tired of
That's
these
what I'm saying.
Bro,
excuses.
but
Like,
guess what?
what I'm saying is, okay, you're saying,
Nobody's
fine,
giving excuses
he
here.
has won.
We accepted Amorim is a better coach. We accepted Amorim
So,
is a better coach than Arteta.
Okay,
I
you
don't think
said,
anybody has ever.
the
wait,
funny
wait,
one,
wait.
the funny one,
Now you
my
said
question is,
that is Arteta's first job, right?
would you rank Man U
Wait,
season better than
wait,
Arsenal
wait,
That's
wait.
season?
no, but it's not. Am
That
I
is
lying?
Arteta's first
It's his
job.
first
That is
job. It's
Arteta's
Arteta's
first job,
first
right?
job.
Let me give you, Xabi Alonso's first job was a success.
Yes.
See, that's a lie.
Zidane,
Alonso's first job was not a success. He
Zidane.
was run by this B team coach before he went to
B team coach,
before
they
he went
play.
to
Wait, B
Does
team
beat him
coach for
coach play Champions
Real
League?
Madrid. B team
Oh, is
play.
he coaching though? Is he
Do-
coaching? You guys are not getting the
Arteta
point.
was not
But
assistant
Arteta's
manager.
first job
Are
was
you
Arteta
assistant
didn't
coach
even
at
coach
Man
a B
City.
team. Arteta didn't even coach a
assistant
B
manager
team.
to a big team
What?
and beat him to
Arteta
which
didn't
one is
even coach
bigger?
a B team.
Arteta didn't coach it.
Yeah, but
Okay,
Arteta
Arteta,
now,
but Arteta was
the
assistant
new
coach at Man
excuse is
City.
wait. Now the new excuse is Xabi Alonso coached a B team. That is the reason why
B team.
But he
he's.
had experience.
That is the reason
Like
why
was his
he's
first team coach.
experienced
That
than
was
It's not an
Arteta.
fine.
excuse.
Arteta is
Listen.
an
No,
inexperienced
no, no,
coach.
no,
No,
no, no.
Asa,
When you're bringing up facts, you have
Asa,
to say the
Arteta
facts.
is an inexperienced coach with
He
6 years
was a
experience.
first team manager. I know it's a bit.
Wow.
It's just like like you said now. What's the name?
Please, Arteta is
Maresca.
an
Maresca was a
inexperienced
first
coach
team
with
coach
6
for
years
Leicester
experience.
City.
Just let him be.
Doesn't matter.
You
He's
give
still
him
a first
excuse
team.
next
Arteta
year.
never had that experience. He never had that.
Man
This
has
thing.
been on this job
After
for
his
six
For
first
the
team.
past
years.
6 years, I have been playing
Okay,
Champions League
if you want to do his CV, if you
and
want to,
Premiership, no
okay, if
experience.
Arteta wants to make a CV now, is 6 years experience not going to be in his CV?
It's going to be there,
He
but it's just
was
going to be
just
Arsenal. But
coming
then
up.
if Amorim is doing it, Amorim is going to write. And I'm sure Amorim has a team before Sporting. Right? And Amorim coached a
Yes,
Sporting before Sporting, right? So
Arteta
that
yes.
means
coached Man
Arsenal is going
City
to be
now.
there. Then
Arteta
Oh
was
Sporting,
God,
then
what
United.
are we
wait,
arguing
See,
about?
Wait,
We
wait,
said
wait,
see,
Amorim is
wait.
better
Man
than Arteta. We said Slot is better than Arteta. What is your problem?
United season is it better
No,
than Arsenal season? If Manchester United should win Europa and qualify for the same Champions
no.
League that you qualified,
Your coach said
is
it's
it
a
better?
We both say we
your
don't think
coach
so.
that knows his
How?
objective said it's a disaster.
My
and he
coach
said
said
it's a
it's
disaster
No,
because
coaching,
he is
it's
a winner.
coaching, it's coach.
no,
But
because
Is that what he
it is
said?
a
He
It's
said
a
disaster.
it's a
disaster.
disaster because he is a
Look,
winner.
no.
it's a
That's
disaster.
not
Like
true.
he wants the
Again,
best, he
at the
wants
start of
more.
Manchester
sorry,
United
I'm always
wants
over
to
talking
now.
about people,
Can
but at the
we?
same time, we have to say these things because you guys are lying. I will not let lie fly. Because first things first, United's target is different from Arsenal's target. I agree to
Arsenal's
that.
target.
That is
No,
the same
Arsenal's target.
reason why Tenag will win the trophy and still be
No,
sacked
Arsenal's
because
target.
it's
Right?
not meeting the expectation. So even if
Okay.
Amorim wins the trophy, it's still a disaster because he's not meeting his target. His target, I'm sure, was to bring them back to the top four. They need the top four money. Champions League
Yep.
qualify for Champions League money
Yep.
is different from top four money. Oh.
So now
You
it's target
understand?
Yeah.
versus
Yeah.
target.
So let's
Let's
just
move
leave
on to
that
the
there.
next one.
Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Okay, so now
Okay. Can I say something?
what we are doing
Can I
right
say
now with
something?
Arsenal is target, right? No more trophy.
It's target.
Can I
You
say
got to
no?
find out from
No.
the
You're
But I said
forgetting.
that from the
It's
onset.
been
I said
it's
that from
been
the
we
onset.
target
said
since time. Since
we
time it's
said
been
our
target. The
own
target was always
Wait,
the
you
fan
said
top
it is
four. Top
expectation.
fatigue.
four.
No, we
You
said the
said
fan
it is his first
expectation is
job.
different from the this thing from the
Okay,
club one.
I said that the club's target for Arteta is different from my expectation. I
Exactly.
said it from the onset, and that's why I would have gotten rid of 2 years ago. But Arteta is clearly meeting target of the club. Yes, we see the fact that I give him every year. They keep on giving him new contracts, and not those new contracts that increases the money. It's just like let's just take it to real life situations.
yeah,
If you're good at your job and you're meeting targets for your job, what happened? They increase your salary,
yeah,
right? That because you're doing so well at your job, isn't
yeah.
it? Exactly. So that's what I'm saying with Arteta. Arteta is clearly meeting targets set for him. But Arsenal,
I don't
but
think
my
so.
You
target is
don't
different
think
from
so
what the
because
board
what?
has
Yeah,
for
I
go
him.
on
don't
then,
think
Mr. Board member.
Yeah,
I
say
think
God.
that every great manager won't want to work with a dead club.
Yep.
What are you talking
Yep.
about?
So if you fire
Yep.
Arteta, there's no replacement. You also go get
Yep.
scrap.
Yep.
So
Do
they
you
rather
think
keep Arteta than try new scraps. You
because
think Klopp will work with Arsenal? No. You think Zidane will work with Arsenal?
No.
No. You think Ancelotti will work with Arsenal? No.
If Ancelotti can work with
You
this
think
is
Mourinho will
see,
work
if
with
Ancelotti can
Arsenal?
go and work with Everton, I rest my case.
He can't still work
he
with
can't work
Arsenal.
with
That's the
Arsenal?
problem.
No.
That's all I say to that. You're
Oh
on
my
mute,
god.
Johnny boy.
Okay, so
So
There were rumors.
Maybe
There
you
were
should try
rumors that
Philip George. Philip George
Man U
can help
wanted
you.
Zidane, but he was turned down. Why did he turn down United? Why did
he also
Zidane turn
turned
down
down
United?
Arsenal. Let's not go there. He also
No,
turned
he
down
never turned
Arsenal.
down. Arsenal
How
were
is
never
it? How is
interested in him.
how
He
can he
also
turn
turned
down
down
when
Arteta,
looking
Arsenal.
for a
Arteta,
replacement?
How can you? How can you be interested in something you cannot get? You can't afford it. It's not even
But
attractive to you.
you know why I know you're talking nonsense. Arteta is the second highest paid, third highest paid coach in the world, so we can
It's
afford
not
him.
by
So that's what
payment.
you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
It's not
No,
by
that's
payment.
fine.
I'm saying there
Highest
are
paid
great
coach, no
coaches that
problem.
won't work with
So
you.
where's the
It's just
trophy
simple.
to win, to show?
I
It's
tell you, he's
Highest paid
meeting
simple.
coach,
target of
no
the club,
problem.
bro. He's meeting targets for the club, so
Oh,
he's
he's
doing
meeting
his job.
Saliba.
He's good at his
So
job.
why did
Let's
Zidane and
listen.
this
then
is
Tuchel turn you
From
guys
listen.
down
so
then?
Tuchel didn't
Tuchel,
come
we,
down.
we
Man,
offered
you
Tuchel
turn
a
Tuchel
contract.
down.
No. We offered
Man, you
Tuchel a
turn
contract
Tuchel
Okay,
down.
and he
You
why,
refused
didn't
to
why,
accept
turn
why,
it.
Man,
why,
you
why?
down.
Listen,
Because he
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 said
said
refused to
because
accept it. We gave
Tuchel
him
had
our project.
other personal
We
reasons.
gave him our project. We gave him what
His
we
game,
wanted.
his
And then
exactly
he
game was
told
because
me,
you
not
guys
against
are
Man
he
U.
told me
dead,
that
He
we
needed
won't.
Jude. That's
So
all
something.
I'm
take care.
saying. Thank you very much.
No.
Big
He's
coaches
not
will
dead.
not work with
We
your
were
team
able to
either.
convince
That's what I'm
He
Amorim
saying.
to
will take
leave
the signing of the
Sporting.
players. We
Asa,
have
huh?
we
said he will take
convinced
care of the
Amorim
signing
to
of the
leave
players.
Sporting that was beating Man City and with a greater project to come to Manchester United that you claim is dead. We convinced Ten Hag to leave Ajax that were killing
Please
Madrid
allow
and
them.
Juventus
Let them be
to
talking.
come to Man U.
Highest paid
Ten
coach in
Hag,
We
See,
convinced
Ten
one
Hag
thing
Arteta
wanted
is
Man
could
U
one
on
be.
the
thing is
CV.
that
That's all.
We convinced Arteta could be.
how am I going to say?
If I allow you, you
Ever
have
since Arteta got his
convinced Van
job,
Nistelrooy.
ever since Arteta got his job, more than three managers have won something in England. Ever since Arteta got his job, Tuchel
Wow.
came in, he won something.
He's
Arteta was there.
inexperienced. He's inexperienced.
Tuchel is better.
He's
Um,
inexperienced.
Tuchel is better.
Oh, let's
He's
go.
okay. So Ten Hag too is
Uh,
better,
uh,
Abi.
Tuchel is a
Obviously.
better coach
What are
than
you talking
Arteta now.
about?
Come on, he's a better coach than
Okay,
Arteta. You're
Arteta
not
is
arguing that
fine.
fact.
fine. Arteta
So
is inexperienced with
wait,
6
wait, wait,
years.
wait. If okay, so by this thing that you're saying, are you saying that
He's
Maresca is
only a
also
starter.
better?
No, Maresca is not
Maresca
better.
is still.
Ah,
Arteta is
Masca
still.
is not better.
Okay, Maresca is not better, but you said Maresca is
Maresca and
experienced.
Burnley, Maresca and the company of Burnley, they are in the same level.
Yeah, they are in the same
Maresca,
level. That same
But company has
company
won
have
league.
won something.
no,
Company
not
has
the.
won
That's I
league.
said that. That's I said the company of Burnley. I didn't say the company now. The company
Okay,
now, the
But
company
for
now, you
someone
can
else
say
to
the
win
company now is better than Arteta because it's won a major. You understand? So there are levels
no,
to these
okay,
things. They're level to trophies. They're
Oh,
level to these things.
okay.
Thank you.
So
okay. So, but if that is what you are saying, yeah, no one should ever hype Arteta again.
Who
Because from
does?
what you are saying, he is a small coach.
Nobody. I've never
Who
had that.
does?
He's a small
At
coach.
least
But the small coach is doing a better
people
He's
know,
not.
job than
him,
all these big
Arsenal
coaches.
team,
That is
Arsenal
all
team.
I'm saying.
How is he doing a better
Focus
job
on Arsenal
without
team.
winning? That is what I'm trying to figure out.
Bro.
Without
How is
winning
he doing a
what?
better
Without
job
winning
without
what?
winning?
Because he's won more games than all these coaches.
What?
The
What?
only
Over
difference
Win
6
is
the
years,
this.
he's
Now,
game,
not
let me
winning
bro.
tell you
one
something.
game.
Let me
I
tell
don't
you
understand.
something. Let me tell you
Over 6
something
years.
that obviously because I'm an Arsenal fan, I can tell you with a fact, right? A
Okay.
winning coach will
Okay.
always try to win something. Jose Mourinho, no matter any club he goes to, even he knows that he may not
Arteta is
win
not a
the
winning
league
coach.
anymore. He doesn't have the team or the squad where we try and win a cup,
But he's got
right?
a target to win something. Yeah.
No. He's got it. No, just as coach, it's always to win something, right? So he knows
That's
that
what I'm saying.
I cannot win the league. I cannot win the league. So I'll try and go for the cup competition because it's 50-50, right? But
Yeah.
because Arteta doesn't have that mentality yet, he's still thinking I will go
Yeah.
for once I get the league, I'll be happy, right? But it's not looking at the other cup like okay, I should win some trophies along the way. He's not thinking that way. See, Amorim came in, he knows we are far from winning the what's it called Premier League. He tried to go for cups because he has won something major. That's the difference between people that have won things and people that have not won anything. You understand? Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
But
Okay. I'm happy that you're putting Arteta in that category that he has not won anything because that FA Cup is not something.
Cool.
That FA Cup
But
is
when you
different.
win it,
We
it becomes
literally play
something.
like 2
No, when
games.
you win it, it becomes
Like it,
something. We know how all these
me,
things work. Manchester United
see,
fans were saying,
see,
"Oh, Carling Cup is not a major."
see.
Then
I'm
that
not
wins it. All of a sudden, it's a
see
major.
one thing. One thing I'm not going to do.
Before Jose won Europa
See,
League, they were saying Europa League is a
one
I
thing
don't
I'm
know
not
where
going
you
to
are
do right
getting
It's a
now.
your
loser trophy. It's a
allegation
loser
See,
from.
trophy.
Doctor
As
Toves,
soon as they
Where are you
won
Doctor
it,
getting
it
your
Toves.
became a
allegations
major.
One
from?
thing I'm not.
No problem.
No. One thing I'm not going
Dr.
to do
Toast,
right
where are
now.
you getting
Yeah.
your allegations from, please?
One thing I'm not going to do right now. Yeah, is believe we have had a good season because we won Conference League. And why
Okay,
is
but
that? And why is it like that?
I thought trophy is everything. No,
Yeah, trophy is
what?
No, we
everything,
know. You
but
know.
no,
Did you not hear my manager?
but we know where we are. We know the fields we win.
Uh-huh.
So we know that this one is just consolation.
We
See,
know what we are supposed to
this
win.
is
This one is just to help
yeah,
us
just to give us that like
be
just to give us that bit of
addicted.
confidence, like going forward. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like this is not where we want
Because
to
in
be.
the end,
Good.
You get so
if
That's
we
all I
that
want
is
to
in
our
the
hear.
end
difference.
That's all I
deceiving,
want to hear.
That's our difference.
No,
Like
the
even if
different.
we
No, no, no.
win,
Dr. Toast,
We want to be competing again. This season we did not compete, so that's why every Arsenal fan is angry this season.
oh, but you don't
You
want to
understand?
win.
You have to compete to win. Duh.
or you don't want to win.
Yeah, you don't want to win, but you just want to
You
compete.
just want because you're
How
going
do
to
you
get
win if you don't
you're not going,
compete? Oh yeah, make it
you're
make
going to
No,
sense.
get
like
quadruple second
How do you win if you
pardon.
don't compete?
quadruple second
That is the
Uh,
last part of that
how
is
do
the
you
last
win if
part
you
of
don't compete?
yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. That is that last part. Like it starts from competition, then you win it.
Exactly.
So Arteta has that spirit of competition, but not the spirit of
No,
winning.
that is Enzo Maresca because he started the season
No,
trying to compete and then
no,
realized I'm not with these guys. Then he backed off
nah,
and dropped
nah,
off.
nah,
So let's put
nah,
that one to
nah.
the side.
Nah, nah,
Okay?
nah, 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 nah,
Let's
nah.
put that to the
Nah,
side.
nah, 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 nah.
Let's put
This is
that
where,
to
see,
the
this is where
side.
you're getting it
yeah,
wrong.
he wants to
This is where you're getting
he
it
wants to
wrong.
keep the point that he
Before
just
we
gave you.
before we started to drop off, at all, when we were second, like when we were
Were
sitting,
you top of the
wait,
league at any point this season?
for I think one weekend. It's not even a weekend. Like
But you were
we
top
were
of the
top
league,
of the
right?
league, like on a
As
Saturday.
Arsenal
Then
being the top
Liverpool
of the
won
league,
again, and they became top of
as
the league.
Arsenal being at the top of the league at any
But
point this
what
season.
I'm saying,
So
no.
what I'm trying
Let
to
me
say
give you,
is
let
your
me give you the
point. I'm
difference.
trying to say your
In
own
Let
point.
December,
me give you, see, this is a huge
you were in the race for
difference.
the Premiership. Remember,
This
in
is a
December,
huge difference.
as you were in the race for Premiership in
Wait,
December.
Excuses.
Remember, you were
sorry,
in December.
wait. This is the huge difference. Let me give you the huge difference. Oh, I beg. So now, yeah, when we were second, Maresca made it known that we are not in the title race. Then we were still in second, that we are still building. Don't get carried away.
Because he's
That
a
is what he
liar. He
said.
was a liar. He was trying to
Wait,
win
wait, wait,
everything. He's a liar.
wait.
Yes,
Why
like
don't you
Ateta.
allow me? Wait. Why don't you allow me calm down? Wait, let me see what I want to say. When we were second, he made it clear that we are not title contenders. We are just there for now. Like, and obviously, like everyone saw, it's because Man City fell off, Arsenal fell off, and that's the reason why we were there. So he made it known that we are not title contenders.
Oh,
But in your
so you
case,
know we fell off. You know we
wait,
fell off.
wait, wait, wait,
That's
wait,
all. Go on.
wait. But in your case, Arsenal has been an established team to win the Premier League for the past 3 seasons. Premier League has been the conversation with Arsenal for the past 3 seasons.
The last
That
two
is the difference
seasons.
with us.
Last 2 seasons.
No,
This
free.
season we did not compete.
Because the season you bought, the
This
season,
season we did
grab,
not compete. This season we did not compete. You can't say you fall off and you compete at the same time. The logic
is not.
says a
But
team
what
cannot
I'm
be
trying to
and be
say
at the
is,
same
but
time.
what I'm
No,
trying,
no. As a,
but
as a,
what I'm trying to,
ask the Man U fan in the
wait.
panel
What I'm
when
trying
you
to
talk
say
about
is,
this season
what I'm
from
trying to
Arsenal.
say is,
Ask him. He can tell you.
we all know
Listen,
Arsenal, like
what did he say about that
everyone
season?
has put Arsenal in that bracket of are they going to win the league or not? Are they going to win the league or not?
Not me or
They
Johnny
put them in
Boy.
that
But when
bracket
you ask,
for the
no, that's
past
what I'm
three
saying.
seasons.
That's
That's what
what
you
you
think.
think.
Not me or
That's why I
Johnny
said
Boy. Ask them.
ask the Man U fan. He will
That's
tell
not,
you what we
This
said
before
at the
season
beginning of the season.
started, I said
Ask him
we'll
what we said at the
finish
beginning.
third. Before we kick the
And
ball,
we
I
said we're
said
not
we will finish
competing. We
third. He
said it.
said it
Ask
here
him
in
in
this
here.
on this
You can ask
podcast.
oh,
him. We said it.
now,
We saw our
now
transfer
you've
window.
dropped your
Our
shoulders.
transfer
Is that
window.
what you're telling me?
No,
Now
we
you,
watch our team. We
okay.
don't shout. We don't lie.
You know, one thing about us that we don't lie to ourselves. We knew based on the
It's
transfer
not
window.
the
We knew.
objective of the
We
club.
said it. You
It's
said
not
he
the
can
objective
lose.
of the club.
He's a
Oh
witness
my.
to it. The video is there. You can go
It's
check
their
it.
own
You said
personal thoughts.
Walk.
So your personal thought is giving yourself thought, which I'm still telling you that is like mentality something. It's
it's not.
affected you as fans. You
It's
people are
not.
not seeing
Yes,
yourself as a
and
squad.
your guy
It's not
showing
because
T,
the
your
kind
guy
of
All
showing
mentality
T
that
with your
Brighton,
mentality say
no
you're going
matter
to
the
win the
mentality
league.
Brighton wants to have,
Anderson.
no matter the mentality
Ferguson
Brighton wants to
used
have, they're not going
Anderson
to
and
lose
Cleverly to win the
right now.
league. Would you have agreed to that at that beginning of the season? No. But as a Man U fan, we had the mentality that we are going to win.
Your
We
squad was
believed
the
in it
most
and we
Yeah,
won.
because you bought
your squad
signings
was
and
the most
you were
expensive that year,
expected
my
your
We
team
did
guy.
to
not
perform.
buy it.
That's why
Who did we buy that year?
you bought players.
Your
That's why
squad
Who
you
did
was
we
the
bought
most
buy?
players. You bought
expensive
players
those
you
years,
We
my
used
guy.
were
Anderson and
expected. That's
Cleverly
what they
to
asked
win
to
Who did
buy.
you
league.
sign?
Not by anybody.
Because I know some squads that spend
Your
700 million
but it's still
and
not
they
the most
haven't won
expensive
anything.
squad.
So
It's still not the
who did
most
we sign
expensive
in that
We did
year?
not sign
squad.
anybody that year.
It
In that
is
year, who
Which
did
still
year?
we
Now
sign?
not
started.
the
We did
From
not
most.
Cleverly
sign
and
Was your squad
Anderson.
not the most
Cleverly and
expensive
Anderson.
squad? Yes or
The year you
no?
2008.
It was not.
We did
It
not
was
buy it
not.
that year. It was the following year.
You are
When we
lying
were
like
going to
Ateta. All you
retire.
guys
Wait.
on this funny are all lying like Ateta today. No problem. I understand.
How?
No, we are
What year
not.
are we
No
talking
one is
about
lying like
here?
Wait,
Ateta.
hold on now.
I'm just saying it's a mentality something. You have to change your even if your coach did not trade anybody in the market, you should be able to be foreseeing that first position. And your coach too is the team as a
Okay,
whole.
I ask you a question now. Do you think Brighton will have mentality as win the league? So Brighton
Why would
mentality
you
should be win the
why
league.
are you supporting Brighton?
No, but
There's
I'm
a reason
saying
why
you
you're not
because
supporting Brighton.
no.
Because
My question,
they have
my
that
point to you is
mentality
that
that they are
it
not
doesn't matter
winners.
about
And so
mentality. It
you're
doesn't matter
classifying
about
yourself as
mentality. If your
Brighton.
squad is weak, I don't
As
care the
bad as
mentality
Man
you
U
have.
is, I will
If you
never
have a
classify
weak squad,
myself
there's
with
nothing mentality
Brighton.
can help you do.
As bad as Man U is, I will never classify myself with Brighton. I will not put us in
Wait,
the same
Arsenal.
It's
Do
class.
you
not.
know
I'm
the?
not classifying myself as
Wait, wait,
I
wait,
Brighton.
will
wait,
not
wait,
classify
You're not
wait,
them
listening
with
to
wait.
the point I'm trying to make.
Arsenal,
you will
My
never hear
Arsenal.
mentality
Brighton
has
Let's
nothing
let's
to
saying
do
let's
with that.
let's let's
Malaga.
throw in one fun fact right now. The similarity? Do you know the similarity between Arsenal and Brighton? No European trophy. You are both in the same class with no European trophy. Nottingham Forest, uh, Nottingham Forest
We
has a
have a
European
European
trophy. Do
trophy
you
too.
know?
Yeah, no problem.
Hmm?
Are you going to win? Let's round
Arsenal
up.
has
Let's
two
round up.
European
Are you
trophies.
going to win the
So
conference league?
when people in Europe, people that are successful in Europe, if they are trying
Are
to
you
advise
are
you,
you winning the conference league?
or if they're trying to, this is not about are we winning or not.
Are you
We
winning
we
the
are not
conference
ready.
league?
See,
No, but you have
it
to
is
answer the
football.
question. Are you
It
winning
is
it?
football.
No, are you winning
I
it?
as a wait. I as a Chelsea fan,
Mentality. Use your
I
mentality.
expect
Use
I
your Chelsea
yeah, I
fan as
expect a win.
mentality.
Exactly.
From our mentality, I
Are you
expect a
winning
win.
it? Are you winning
I'm
it?
expecting a win.
Are you winning the
No,
I'm
trophy?
you're
expecting a win.
expecting.
I'm
Yes.
saying
No, that's not. Are you
60.
winning it?
I'm 60%. I've got 60%
We don't care
assurance that we
about your
can win it.
percentages. Are you going to win it?
Are you winning the trophy? Is Chelsea
I just
coming
have
out
one. I
victorious?
just have one
Okay,
more
okay,
one video
okay.
to play for you
I'll say that
guys.
we are winning it.
Thank you
It's
very much.
from
Manchester United fans, are you guys
Sean
winning it?
T.
Yes,
Are we winning
Winning
what?
we
Europa
have
League.
to win it. We are winning
Yeah,
it.
You know, in your
like
heart of heart, you want me to
My
win it.
chest.
I will do it for you. No, I will do
I'll
it
do
for
it
them.
for
They
you.
can't win
Yes.
anything, and their neighbor is going to go and win. They would rather want me to win, so I'll do it for them, so that they will be happy
We are
that they
doing
and
it
their
for
neighbor are in the
Arsenal
same
fans so
class.
that Tottenham will not cry.
They
Okay.
want us to win it, but they cannot say it because
Hmm.
it will be on record. So
that's
they
true.
would rather be happy
That's
that we won.
Well,
true. That
Do you know what it means?
okay.
Tottenham will
Tell
always
me,
display it in
tell
every
me you
match.
don't want. You tell me you don't want.
well,
Tell me you want Tottenham to win Man U right now. Arsenal fans in this building, the Arsenal fans in
let
this
us
building.
round
Tell me
up.
that you
Arsenal
Let
fans
want
us
will
Tottenham to beat Man
I
U
can
right now,
I can care
exactly.
and
less
I'm
who
So
telling
wins
you
it.
a lie.
I
we're
can
not
care
going to
less who
watch
that's
it.
wins
Wow,
it.
what
all they
a
can say. But
I care less who wins it.
they
Let
can't
me know.
hate
Anyway,
anymore. Do you know the funny part? Johnny Boy was hating us to the point that we got to final. Now he can't hate anymore. But I need the hate because it's the hate that is making us to
See,
win.
you know the
We need
problem.
that hate.
After
Don't support us.
since Arteta came in,
That's why you're 16th in the league now.
Tuchel came to England. He won something. He got to Eddie Howe at Newcastle. He has been to two
Ah,
finals and he has won one. He has been to two
3 years,
finals.
3 years project.
He has been to two finals.
3 years project.
Do you know what we are saying? Pochettino, one thing you should remember is we sacked Tuchel and we sacked Pochettino based on business, not them not winning. Because Pochettino made the final. He didn't win it, fine. We agree. He didn't win it. But at least he made the
How
So he's
final.
a
many
loser
finals
then.
has Arteta gone to? How
See,
many finals has Arteta got into?
Ten Hag has
How
won 2.
many?
Postecoglou
And he went to 3 finals.
Postecoglou has been in a final, and
That was the
now
third final he went
Amorim
to.
has been to
Cup
the
final.
huh?
We lost the FA Cup final now.
What?
The FA Cup final in the first season.
Who's that?
We lost in the FA Cup final in the first season. Ten Hag.
Thomas
FA Cup final
the
in the first
treble. I
season.
remember that.
We
Yes.
won Carabao
Yeah,
Cup.
he won Carabao Cup.
And then we won.
Yeah.
the FA
So
Cup in the second
so
season.
like
Man City.
so like all these
Two
people,
finals,
all
two
these
seasons.
people, they've been
Trophies.
see even okay. You know what?
Oh,
I
guys,
want Arsenal to
round up,
actually
round up.
lose
You're
one
going too
final.
long. We want to round up. This one over an hour, guy. We are tired.
We came. This
Just
is
have
you
one.
see when it comes to cooking.
I have one
See you see
video.
when it comes to cooking
It's
episodes.
an unsuccessful
When it comes
cooking.
to
You guys
cooking
are not cooking
episodes,
very well.
let's be planning. Let's plan
Don't
with
let
the
us
cooking. When
No.
it comes to cooking episode, let's plan. I have to get a mic so you know that we are saying. See, oh my god.
Guys, if you think this
When it
cooking
comes
was
to cooking
successful, please
episode, let's
press the like
expand the
button
time.
because I doubt that this was very, very cooking. You know, it's no, we are not feeling it.
in 10
We don't
days.
even feel the heat.
Calm down. The cooking will be hotter when Man wins the
It will
trophy.
still be a disaster
Calm
season,
down.
so
When
it
Man
doesn't
and
matter.
Chelsea wins trophy, the cooking will be hotter.
No.
Oh,
See,
it's a disaster
Dr.
season.
Toast,
Okay, wait.
we agree it's a disaster season. We agree.
Disaster. A big
Wait,
one.
okay,
But
okay.
in our disaster
Under
season,
Mikel, under
we have
wait,
some
under
season
Mikel
that you guys
Arteta
can
now.
if you listen to Amorim's last words, he said that at the end of maybe in the end of the season will be the worst Man United club to still
To
win a
still win the
trophy.
trophy.
That's what he said. But it doesn't change
Yeah,
his mind.
it's
That's
not going to change my
mindset
mind
thing.
either. That's my mindset, so it's not going to change my mind. That's all.
If you can't win
That
in the worst season that everybody is slumping, Madrid slumped, everybody's
And
just
if he wins,
slumping.
he's going
I
to win
wonder
with
what
Ten
you
Hag's
win
squad
next.
and Ten Hag's team.
But you
That's
guys
slump.
are
The PSG
still
didn't
crucial.
So
slump.
it will be Ten Hag.
Baka didn't slump. So what are you talking
Amorim
about?
is not the only distinct.
You said Baka didn't slump.
Baka didn't slump. That is Baka slumping this season. Baka is
No,
one of the best in Europe this season. Because they lost Inter doesn't mean that.
I said
Like
Madrid
slump.
slumped. Madrid,
He said teams
Bayern,
are slumping this season. Like, you
Madrid,
mentioned teams.
Bayern.
No, he
Most of
mentioned
great
only
teams.
Madrid and Bayern. He didn't mention Barca.
Next
He said
season,
teams. He said teams.
those season,
Yeah, now
those
some
teams that,
teams
you
have
are, that
slumped this
are
season.
not better this season will be better next season. I wonder your chances of winning the Champions League next season is very slim.
Yours is
Or do you have
slimmer
a
than mine.
timeline when
You know, I'm kind of happy. I don't. Hopefully, let's see if you guys make
you see
Champions
Man
League.
U next season?
So
Abi?
we'll see
You
what
see
you guys
Man
do.
U next season?
You said
Then Man
Champions
U
League,
will
I'm
knock
making
you
noise
out.
about. We'll see what you do in Champions League next season. If you
Then
make
Man
it.
U will knock you out.
If
Bro.
you see, if you make it Champions League next season, we'll see.
okay.
Man U
Next
will knock
season,
you out.
We'll see the
next
next season.
season
Hopefully,
we
Man
go
U
then
will
again.
knock Arsenal.
hopefully
Man U will
you
knock
make
Arsenal.
Champions
Next
League.
season
Next season
Man
we
U
go
will
again.
beat Arsenal the way
Hopefully,
Man
after
U
you
will
make
knock
Champions
Arsenal.
League, hopefully.
They were saying that we made an we spent a lot in our last year in 2011 2012 season. So
No, I said
Ferguson's last
it was
season.
an
I'm looking
expensive
at the
squad. I
signing.
didn't say you spent a lot. There are two different things. You guys can change. You can try to change my
okay.
word to suit your narrative, but I only speak facts.
But the expensive
I
one is
only
based on
speak
experience
facts.
and winning now. It's based on winning. If you are winning,
But
your
you
squad
speak
becomes
facts, but I
expensive.
just said that you spent 700
It's
million
not
with
still
no
the
trophy
most
to show
expensive
for
squad
it.
in the
You
league.
say
The
you
most
have-
expensive squad in the league is going
It
to be
doesn't
happy
matter.
winning a
How much
Europa
did you
League,
spend?
a UEFA Conference League. That is
How much did you
facts.
spend? How much have you
I
spent?
said
At
the
least we
expensive
won.
one.
How much have you
How much
At
have
spent?
you
least,
spent?
at
How
least
much
we
have you
won.
spent in the
How
time we
much
spent
have you spent?
750?
At least we won.
In the
How
time we
much have I
spent
spent?
750, how much has United spent?
Probably
More
spent
Okay,
like
good.
1
Then
billion.
and you are still
But-
way below us in the league. Then
but
shut
we
the
have
hell up. Then
we have
please.
to
Thank
for
you.
show.
We have trophies
Good.
to show for it.
Eat your trophies.
But
Eat
you
your
have
trophies.
to
Eat
know.
your trophies.
In our
Eat
You
your
in our
only
trophies.
have,
10 years,
you only have
Saliba's
Saliba's growth. Saliba's growth
in
to show for
20
it.
bro.
You
Saliba and
spent 1
Saka's
billion
growth.
Yeah.
to win FA
The
Cup,
last
Ali
time,
Cup, and bragging for Europa League.
yes, and you've not
and
won
winning.
nothing.
Eh,
Zero.
And
But
Your
Yeah,
boy
so
is
I'll
Let's
rather
come
win
and
zero
be
than spend 1
honest.
billion and be shouting and be sacking my
You
managers
soon
and
become
be having
Tottenham
disaster
FC
seasons.
very soon.
if
You
you
soon
spend
become
trophy,
Tottenham
you'll be so
Hotspur.
happy. You'll be
You
so
guys
happy.
you soon become Wigan. You soon
In
become Wigan.
2012, Man
You soon
United
become
signed
Wigan. You win FA Cup
Please,
and
when
try
will
again
there
then.
be the next?
Man United signed
When will there be the
Akawa,
next parade in
Nick
North
Powell,
London?
Van Persie, Botna,
Eh?
Henrik,
When will
Henriquez,
there
and
be the
Wilfred
next
Zaha.
parade in North
And who did we
London?
buy that season?
Who you guys? There's nothing concerning me. I'm
Exactly.
currently checking my own season.
All I
Besides
know,
Van
if
Persie
you say
from
we are
Lille, that was
becoming
last
no,
season.
president
no,
last
no, no,
season,
no, no.
Yeah.
You see that
we win
season.
FA
You
Cup
see
and
that
relegated.
season.
That's the last.
Yeah,
DJ Pablo. You see that season. They
yeah,
were
yes.
Wenger Wenger's plan was in line with Arsenal's plan. So the club's plan was in line
Yes,
with
moving
Wenger.
forward.
So Wenger was doing a good job.
Yes,
So at
yes.
that season, Wenger was doing a good job. So they don't need to win. The
They were
same thing
paying
like
off
Arteta.
stadium. They were paying off stadium.
Yeah, like
That's
the
the
same
Nah,
excuse.
because
the same as
it's
Arteta.
obvious.
they were like Wenger had their plan, and Wenger
That
was good for their
season,
plan. So
Lucas.
yeah,
That season, let me just tell you. That season, Lucas Podolski, Oliver Giroud, Santi
How
Cazorla,
much was
and
that?
Nacho Monreal.
It's not
Um,
Wenger's dealing
no,
now.
yes,
Wenger's the
cheap, cheap. It's showing undisclosed there, but it's cheap,
Exactly.
cheap
That's what I'm
signing.
saying.
no. Wenger has always been a cheap
My
signing man.
again, I don't speak with emotion. I speak with facts. You guys had the most expensive squad in the league that season. That's all I'm saying. Right now, the team with the
The
most
most
No,
expensive
expensive
squad.
no.
squad.
Man City had the most expensive
Man
squad.
City
Man
had the
City
most
will have the
expensive
most
squad.
expensive squad.
They
City,
had the most expensive
Man
squad.
City will have the
Okay,
most
second one.
You
expensive
forgot
squad.
Emmanuel
Go that
Pellegrini.
way. No problem.
The
Yeah,
players
go
there.
that way.
I see
No,
facts.
no,
I
but
see
you
facts.
I'm just
but
going
you
to
remember
say,
you said O'Shea and Anderson. That was not Van Persie. That was no
I
the
said
time I said
Tom
it was when you
Cleverley
mentioned
and
O'Shea and
Anderson.
it
Anderson.
was
Van
still Man
Persie was
City.
there.
That year was
Van
still Man
Persie was
City.
there.
I think they gave us
Rooney
6-1
was
that
playing
year.
midfield that period,
I don't
self.
agree with that, by the way.
Yeah, Ture
Rooney
was
was
there
playing
now.
midfield that
Aguero
period.
was there.
This is where we're going to end it
Balotelli.
You're
because I
comparing.
think they tried to cook, but I think the cooking was unsuccessful. I think we're going to title this
I just
episode
have one
No,
message
most
from.
you guys
I
unsuccessful
have
should
a
let us.
message
cooking
from
You
of
Seun.
have,
Arsenal.
see, you
Chelsea.
should have held your L. Take your L, then listen to us cook you
No, you
systematically
no,
and
no,
logically.
you're emotional. You're doing
Take
it
All I
your
can say
L.
is
emotionally
that
and
make sure you
bantery.
both of you win your make sure both
No,
of you win your finals because you're cooking us today.
no.
Don't worry, don't
see,
When is the
worry.
final?
see, you
Please,
See,
see,
don't
first,
worry.
I'm ready
see,
for
Johnny
whatever
boy,
you give
Johnny
us.
Whatever that
boy,
happens in that
Johnny
final, I'm
boy,
so happy.
We've
Johnny
had a
boy.
disastrous
If
season.
if
You've
See,
helped yourself by telling me my excuse.
if
We've had a
if
I
disastrous
pray
season.
anyone
you don't miss the podcast.
if anyone
I
I'm,
won't.
is,
I'm so
how am
happy.
I going to say it?
I'm happy that Man U is
Like
going to
if
win,
anyone
but at the same
is
time, I'm still happy that if Tottenham wins, I will be happy.
if
I'll be happy
anyone
that
is
Tottenham
good
won.
with
Oh, you
handling
happy?
cooking, yeah,
If Tottenham wins,
is a
I'll
Chelsea
still be
fan.
happy that they won.
Trust me. If anybody is good
That
with
you,
handling cooking, is a Chelsea fan.
Arsenal will never agree.
No problem. Well, thank you guys for coming to the cooking show. Even though yeah, it was half baked, half baked. We need better
Beef,
chefs in the
beef.
building. We need better chefs because this did not happen.
Arteta,
Oh,
the
Johnny
six
Boy, do you feel like
years
you were cooked? Do you feel Arsenal were cooked in
inexperienced,
this episode?
the
No.
No.
inexperienced coach with 6 years.
Imagine.
Never,
No,
never would you have,
bro.
never would you
Arteta
have.
started coaching. Let me just tell you one. Arteta started coaching in 2016.
No, he's still
2016.
inexperienced. He's
No, he's still
inexperienced.
He
inexperienced
coached
though.
in Man City as an assistant coach
He's
in
inexperienced.
2016.
He's
He was in
inexperienced.
a
He
winning
was
team,
assistant
winning
coach,
squad.
not coaching. There are two different things
It's still
here.
the
Bro,
same thing.
We are talking about coaching a team, being the
if
first
they
team
gave
manager.
Pep Guardiola a red card at any point, Arteta would have been the next in
His
line.
assistant coach doesn't matter.
He's
Bro,
coached for 6
assistant
years
manager doesn't make you a coach.
If they sack Gadola, he would have
before
been
he
coach.
came. Bro, he would have been the next.
Yeah, but doesn't make him first team manager, does it?
We have Nistelrooy in case
Company,
people are looking for inexperienced coaches.
Banson
We have
Company
Nistelrooy.
that just started coaching has also won 2 trophies. Arteta hasn't won any one.
We
I
have
don't agree.
Nistelrooy. Nistelrooy is
2
coaching.
trophies.
The
Arteta
guy
hasn't won any one.
aside
He won
him.
championship and went and won in Germany. Arteta hasn't won any one.
Please, anybody can go
Banson
to Bayern and
Company,
win
when did he
trophy.
start
But this
coaching?
is
He has
no
coached
no
for
no
5
no no
years.
no 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 no. Dog Didier Pablo, this is Ateta's first job. He's inexperienced.
It's
No
his first job.
problem.
This
He's
is
still
his
No
first job.
inexperienced.
problem.
10 years, he will still be.
Banson
He
Company's
didn't
first job, he
say the
won
other is
trophy.
thing. This is why I
Let's
said
be
they always
honest.
No,
twist
he
it.
didn't win a trophy. He said he just lied. Company's first job was Anderlecht, and he was wolfing with Anderlecht before he went to Burnley. So that was not his first job, please.
Okay.
Only one
And
team
even his
in
first
this.
his first
Let's
season
be careful when you
in
lie.
Bundesliga, everybody win. He did not win because he still had to learn. He had to learn dynamics.
Who?
First season in Bundesliga. When was his first season in Bundesliga?
Burnley
Who?
in
This
Bayern
is
Munich.
first
Did he
season in
win? Did he win the
Bundesliga.
league? Was it like the same league that Xabi Alonso
Yeah,
went on?
this is his first season. This is his first season.
What is his first job? I'm talking
First
about
season.
Anderlecht. Anderlecht, his first job. His first job was Anderlecht. He didn't win the league with Anderlecht. So
Yeah,
he
but
should
this is
win
his
that job.
first season in Bundesliga and he won the league.
Yeah, but with the
So
best team,
Arsenal is the same as Anderlecht. That's what you want to tell me.
Your
he
team
won the
is also the
league.
best
He won
team.
the league with
Arsenal
the
is the
best
same
team.
as Anderlecht.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Let us.
Is that what I said? He
Let us
said he
So
won
that
trophy with
they
his
are
first
same
team.
level.
He said he won trophy with his first team. So I'm trying to debunk what you said. His first team was
But
Anderlecht.
Anderlecht has won more trophies than Arsenal.
Anderlecht is one of the biggest teams in Belgium. Hope you guys know that.
That's what I'm saying. Same level.
You're digging the hole deeper.
They are the one. They are synonymous Arsenal in Belgium too.
No, come out. Let me help
They are
you.
what?
Come out. Let me help you. because you didn't win league, I didn't win league. But I'm ending the season with a trophy by God's grace.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
it's
didn't
by
win
God's
league,
When
I
do
grace.
you
I
didn't
think
thought
win
you
league.
guys.
Ars-
I
when
thought
do
you
you
were
think Arsenal
confident.
will win Champions
No,
League?
I'm confident now. I'm confident we'll beat Tottenham. This is
When do
a
you
it's
think
a
Arsenal
revenge for
will win
me.
Champions League?
When
Maybe we
Arsenal
can
will win
And I have a
Champions
bone
League,
to pick with Tottenham.
Saka's son will be a sporting director at Arsenal. Saka's son.
But it will shall happen.
Saka's son will be
Whether
Arsenal sporting
Saka's son,
director.
Arteta's son,
In
Before
this
that kind
weather,
of thing
Greenwood
can
was
happen.
you're saying
17, it will
Sa-
happen.
rice is cooking. Went
see,
to PSG, cook rice,
Saka's son
boil it like
will
jollof.
get to see Saka's son will become
they're
the
still having
assistant
after
director
party.
before Arsenal get to another Champions League final. Let alone win a Champions League. You see Champions League. You see,
Okay,
do
Alex,
you
I beg
think
for
is
this part. Look, you guys, I
do
know
you think is
you guys are still
excuse
afternoon and
makers
morning
that
in your
wins
Canada.
Champions League?
You guys are still afternoon and morning,
Wait,
so you
wait,
have all day. It's 9 o'clock
wait,
here, oh, guys.
wait. Do you think is excuse makers that win Champions League? Champions League are not for excuse
Nobody
makers.
made it.
Oh. We can tell you from experience. Tell me
Champions League.
one. Tell me how to win Champions League from experience.
Yeah. 21, yeah, 21, 2021, 20 season, 21 season. Don't worry. I remember your Champions League.
2012, 2013.
What you said?
2012, 2013.
Uh-huh.
I remember
So
Arsenal
now,
now.
Dr. Tobes,
Arsenal
tell
was
me what you tell me how to win Champions League from a winner's perspective.
You have to sit deep and then go on the counter attack
2004. You
What?
collect red card.
At
You
least
collect
go
red
on
card.
counter
It's
attack and
crazy.
and
finish
have
your
and
chances
have
now.
Timo Werner
You not
running
see
like
At
a
the you
headless
not
least,
go
chicken.
counter
at
attack.
least,
I remember somebody made a statement.
even if I waffle, I can tell you this is how we won a Champions League. Okay, with your facts, how did Arsenal win it?
Arsenal did not win it now.
He's telling
That
you now. He's
that
telling you his
that
opponent's
question is it meant to be a
strategy.
banter? It's like me going to
So,
ask Brighton how does it feel to win
so
the Premier League? Like
that is
Oh, so
because
you're
they
not
don't
buying
have
it.
it. You can't
That's good.
say. That's the thing.
exactly. So
You
it's
can't
not
tell
it's,
us.
it's
So
not
you
a banter.
Like,
It's like me asking
You
like
can't. You
anybody
can't
who
tell
has
comparing
not
us.
bought a
Stuart
car,
it.
how does it feel to buy a car? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
You should be
that's where
asking
the that's
you
where
should be
the
asking
ban
Manchester
that's where the
United
banter
fans.
comes in.
You should
That's
be
where the
asking
banter
Manchester
comes in
United
because
fans. You
we
should be asking
know
Manchester United fans, how can I
I
win
can't.
3 Champions League? That is what you should be asking. You're not be talking to us.
I
yeah, but
see.
they have two
You
European
know, we
trophies
say
as a
Champions League,
question.
no? Don't be
We already
changing the
have
whole
it
post
now.
institute.
We know it.
Yeah, but they have
We've
two.
got
They
two
have
Champions
they
League.
have
Oh.
the UEFA Champions
Yeah,
League and
the
Europa
mine has
League.
3.
Before
Ask them how
hey,
can we win
wait,
3?
before you
Ask them.
before
Ask
you
them how can we
condemn
win 3?
wait. Before you condemn our conference
But
league,
they're about to have
before
the
you
third one. The third
before
one.
you condemn our conference league, we won Champions League. Oh.
But
Twice.
are you winning
Then
Champions
with
League this
Europa
season?
League. Then
See,
with
I've
but we
Are
got
have
you
a
see,
Europa
winning
League winner
I
in our
have
Champions
squad
two.
from
League
just
this
I
now.
have two.
season?
I have two of my winners. I
Are
have
You even
you
won
two of my
Europa League
winning?
winners
as
in my
well.
Nottingham
squad.
Forest has 2.
Yes,
Aston
now.
Villa has 1.
You
All these
beat
things
them to
does
win the
not
Europa
mean
League.
anything in today's
No,
world.
that's
I
not what
get
I'm
her
saying. No, that's
before,
not
not
what
be
I'm
Because
saying. No.
Arsenal
prophecy.
have
I
not
have
won
I'm
it
it.
in the
saying
Arsenal
past.
does
It's
not mean
not
I'm
today.
anything.
saying that I have a for you to know that you people just bought two things. I have two Champions League winners in that your squad. Two Champions League
Cool.
winners in that your squad. The man with
Thank
the
you.
winning
How
goal
many are in your squad?
and the
How
man that
many are
was
in your squad?
dictating the whole midfield.
How many are
Eh?
in your squad? How many
They
are in
are
your squad?
rebuilding. They are
We were
rebuilding now.
rebuilding. We
They are
were
rebuilding.
rebuilding.
They
Okay,
sold
cool.
everybody.
Exactly. So I get her
So we've
before.
They
sold.
told all the people that won Champions
Thank
League are
you.
not to win the Conference League with the beginning, the new
Thank you
one.
very
So
much.
see, one thing we know is
You guys finished
we
7th. Were
understand
knocked down
if
to
we have
the
an
Europa League.
humble
This is
beginning.
what we call shamelessness. This is what we call shamelessness.
Arsenal fans
You
never.
guys finished 7th. Were knocked down to the
Wait,
Conference
wait.
League
As I
by
wait,
Manchester
let him land.
United, and then you're going to win Conference League,
Uh,
and you're happy. You should be ashamed of yourself that Manchester United is also going to go to the Champions League if they win, and you guys will just be
And knock them out.
qualifying for Europa League. But anyways, I
Let
leave that
me
for
let me give you let me give you where the shame comes in. So
But they might still win the
see,
cup.
this
They
is
might still win the trophy before Arsenal.
wait. This is where the shame comes in that you don't understand. So now everyone believes Chelsea are the best team in that league, right? And that's the reason why we are at the
Conference League.
final. Yeah, our conference league,
Hmm.
right? That's the reason why we are at the final.
Which is why
Yes.
you must win it.
Okay. But your coach said you are the best team in Champions League. Why are you not at the final?
Because he's a liar. Simple. Done. Any other question?
And this guy
He's a liar.
was a liar. You see, they found a way to close
I
all the
see
loose ends.
every
They
see
found a way
Was
to
he
see
block
saying?
out
And
Was he
loose
saying
see
that?
ends.
But
every
we already
plot,
admitted that he lied
every
here now. We
plot,
said it from the beginning that he lied here.
Dr. Toves has the answer for every plot. He's ready.
Answer to every plot. Yes,
He's
now.
ready.
he prepared
He
himself
came prepared.
from last week Tuesday.
See,
From last week
we do
Tuesday.
what winners.
He has
See,
arranged,
you know what the
I
bigger
just said
shame.
something.
You
I
know what the
saw
bigger
that
shame
he's
is going to
stupid.
be.
Wow.
You know what the bigger shame is going to be when everyone expects Chelsea with their caliber to be there, and all of a sudden we get knocked out by one of these teams that doesn't have name. If we get knocked out, then that's the bigger shame. But now, yeah, we believe Arsenal are the best team in that cup. So now who doesn't have shame? If you are the best team and you are still getting knocked out.
Well, ask Ateta now. Why are you
Knocked
asking
out by
us?
PSG. Oh,
See,
when the
if
Pope,
you
I
go,
heard stuff like,
if you check
oh,
my
the Pope
contents,
died
if you check
and an
my
English
see,
team won it. Pope
if you
died
check
and
my
an English
contents,
team won
see, if you
it.
check my contents, if you check my contents from the first leg, I wasn't sure. I thought Arsenal was going to win. From the first leg, I thought
Oh,
Arsenal was going to
thank
win.
you guys. Thank you guys.
So
Thank
now
you guys for cooking
you
us
did
now.
see Dr. Toes don't run on.
Thank you for cooking us now. We'll
Jay, you
see
want
you
to
guys
run?
let's
Jay,
next
you
wrap
want
week.
to
up.
run?
Let's wrap
You
up.
want to run? Run,
Oh,
oh, run.
you guys do your businesses. That's all I can
You
say.
want to
Let's
run?
wrap
See,
up.
Wrap up.
we will finish our business. No worry,
Johnny boy,
we
you
will
want to
finish
run?
our business. Johnny boy, are
Oh,
you
yeah,
prepared to run as well?
let's wrap up.
Are you preparing to run?
Oh, we have been here for like an hour, 30 minutes, so it's time to close
Thank
now.
Yeah,
you
we can
guys.
wrap up.
Yeah,
We
let's
can
wrap
wrap
up.
up.
Let's
It's all
wrap up.
good.
Let's wrap up.
So
We
guys,
understand. We'll see you after we've won next week.
Yeah.
And I thought the final is 21st, so it's too far.
Yeah, it's still far. Yeah, we still got like
2 weeks, I
12,
think.
11 more days.
It's 2 weeks. Because today is on 11, so almost 2 weeks, basically. So 2 weeks from now, next week, Wednesday, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
so there you have it, guys.
No worries.
Thanks for joining us this week.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comment section what you feel about Arsenal and their hopes of ever winning the Champions League. What you feel about Arteta being a great coach, or if
And lying.
he's an imposter or impersonator.
Yeah, he's
Let
impersonating
us
the
know what
winning
you feel
teams, the
about
winning coaches.
it.
The coaches that are
Oh,
winning, he's
yes.
impersonating them.
And his Abacha methods of getting the player to get results. Let us know if you feel he's a good coach. In your comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much. And nice to be with you guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Pleasure.
we'll be here again when Arsenal will be shedding tears again at the end of the season.
By the grace of God, we'll,
We'll be alive.
we'll, we'll all
It will happen. We'll be
we'll
alive.
be at
Thanks.